Good morning and welcome to your Friday. Be sure to get the stream this morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. You can also listen to the show. You can download the app for free, in-home smart speaker, and the website, rock1061.com. Marshall asking for a friend. When is too early to give up on the Cubs?
After one game.
I gave up after one inning. Pirates hit the home run. I texted you. It's my hopes and dreams are already dashed for a good Cubs season.
It was not the game. But also I called it. Are we not going to talk about how I said the Cubs are definitely going to lose against the Pirates yesterday?
I know. Yeah.
They essentially got one hit, I think, through 7 innings. I was watching the game on my phone, thanks to T-Mobile. You should sponsor us, T-Mobile. No big deal. And, it was just an ugly game. I think the White Sox, who a lot of people said may go to the World Series this year, they also lost to the Angels. So did the Dodgers even win?
No. The Braves lost.
It's like every team that had any inkling of possibly being favored to win the World Series definitely did not.
We were so excited about the season yesterday. We're so excited about it. I'm done already.
I'm done already.
I'll put it off for a couple months, see what happens, and hopefully things will get turned around for at least one of those teams. Just give me one.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be fine. It will eventually be fine. But, there was cool stuff that happened yesterday, like a snow home run.
That was cool.
The Dodgers somehow forgot how to play baseball and, a bunch of other stuff.
So we got Fire Away Friday today, 40th anniversary of AC/DC's Dirty Deeds album. So your choices today, Dirty Deeds, Big Balls, or Jailbreak.
I saw a ton of votes come in almost immediately when you posted it yesterday for Big Balls. I'm guessing it's still in the lead.
I think it is. I'll have to double check, but you can vote now on the Rock 1061 and Cotter and Marshall Show Facebook pages. I'll play that during the 8 o'clock hour. We've got Wayne from Beer Label Society coming in today. Can't wait for that. Beer for breakfast at 9 o'clock. This guy's just a lover of all things beer, knows so much about it. I can't wait to talk to him.
Right.
We're going to play a game today. We're going to guess the flavor of Peeps in honor of Easter Sunday.
I hate Peeps, man. Why are you making me do this?
It's quality entertainment because we're both going to suffer as we have to eat 6 different flavors.
6?
6.
I'll do 2.5.
Now, there's 10 of each flavor. We can just sit there and eat all of them.
No. Oh, my God. Why?
No, I'm kidding.
What's happening?
We'll try one per flavor max. We'll take your calls today. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Crazy story with the Jazz.
Oh, yeah. I saw that.
That was nuts. So that's the call today. Also, we'll have About Last Night coming up next. We're talking a couple weird home runs in Major League Baseball. Knives Out is coming back for 2 sequels, and a basketball college legend, a legendary coach, is calling it quits. That story is coming up next. It is the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061. Here's the Offspring.
Good morning, Raven Dantes.
What's up?
Sorry, we are not prepared this morning.
No, we weren't.
Can you turn your light on?
I saw you do that. I'm like, I can't reach.
Yeah, we didn't.
We'll get to that in a
Turn
second.
the sign on the back. Yeah, we're really on it this morning. There's no reason for us not to be on it if it makes you guys feel better. We were here in more than enough time.
No excuse.
Don't mind me. I'm sharing our stuff to the pages so we can get everyone watching this morning.
So for the Peeps thing, because my wife found this, my wife ordered it. I don't know what the flavors are. The box is still sitting at my house. So my daughter is going to be, I guess, our judge today. She'll be in studio handing us Peeps and telling us whether we get the guesses right or not on the flavors. It's her last day of spring break. Why she wanted to get up this early, I have no idea.
Yeah, she's making some bad decisions, which is good because it shows you that your kid's normal.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right. Sorry about all this fun live streaming stuff we're doing right now. Just mostly getting the show ready. All right. Just sharing it out to everywhere. Yeah, I forgot to turn the cameras on until halfway in the middle of the break. Totally ready today.
Oh, man. So I got home last night. It's like I've taken like late naps. I napped until about 5:30 last night. I didn't get to bed until like 4.
Okay, then.
Got to take earlier naps.
Don't think I'll get one today. My wife is off today, so
Oh.
we'll probably go day drinking.
Oh, good call.
Nothing I like more than a good day drink.
Hey, man, last Friday I hit up Hopatomica prior to picking up my kid from school. Had lunch. Had their Dreamsicle Milkshake IPA. Tacos, still delicious. Hopatomica. All right, got about 45 seconds. Going to talk Roy Williams.
Sorry, I know that was incredibly entertaining. Yes, I'm awake. I'm awake, dude. Shift that back a little bit. All right. What are we talking about?
Roy.
Oh, good old Roy. He passed away.
No, he just retired.
Oh, explain the difference.
Well, after retirement, your life should begin. You just go out and enjoy stuff. That man has probably made a crap ton of money. Go enjoy life. All right, guys, be right back. All right, be sure to get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe. Marshall, in typical Savannah-like weather, yesterday the studio was like 90 degrees.
Oh, yeah, it was hot.
Today it's like 65.
I don't know, man. I don't know. No one ever works here except for us. So, I mean, we can only blame each other when it comes to the thermostat not being at an appropriate degree.
I think it's you, me, Mac, because she's still new.
Yeah.
She shows up most days.
Mm-hmm.
Jake sporadically.
He wasn't here yesterday.
Our third favorite sales manager, Mike, he shows up pretty much on a regular basis.
Yeah, he shows up when he's not drinking, which is about 3.5 days a week.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I one day hope to drink like Mike.
Oof. He's a former member of our military. Thank you for your service. Also, kind of an alcoholic.
He fits in well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, story number 1 about last night. North Carolina men's basketball coach Roy Williams announced his retirement yesterday. Looking down this guy's list of accomplishments is stupid crazy.
He's kind of a big deal.
I mean, super big deal. Led the Tar Heels to 3 national championships in 05, 09, and 17. Had 2 other Final Four appearances, 9 ACC regular season championships, 3 ACC tournament wins. His total record with the Tar Heels, 485, 163, the second winningest coach in school history.
On top of all that, he coached at Kansas for 15 seasons.
Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't even know that. I just always thought he was with the Tar Heels, man. I didn't know a time growing up where he just wasn't part of North Carolina.
I mean, that was his alma mater.
Mhm.
He was an assistant coach, went to Kansas, came back as the head coach, I want to say in 03, for UNC. Now, he's the only college coach with 400 wins at 2 schools. I mean, that is impressive.
Good flex.
And also, he is the subject of one of my favorite gifts ever.
Which one?
The guy walking into the thing, he walks into the locker room dancing this back and forth. Still, I will watch that anytime I get a chance to see it. But no, I mean, this guy's records, he's ranked second in overall NCAA tournament wins with 79, second in number 1 seeds with 13, second in games with 105, third in NCAA winning percentage with 74%, fourth in tournament wins. His first round record in the tournament, 29-1.
Yeah, North Carolina does not get bounced from the tournament very easily. Now, a lot of people are probably wondering, like, why now? Why is he retiring now? Now, he went on to say, everyone wants to know the reason. The reason is very simple. Every time somebody asked me how long I was going to go, I'd always say, as long as my health allows me to do it. But deep down inside, I knew the only thing that would speed that up if I did not feel like I was no longer the right man for the job. So it doesn't sound like it's like health related. He's kind of down on himself.
Yeah.
A couple bad seasons. I mean, it's Roy. It's going to be okay. But apparently he just wants to go ahead and hang it up. He goes, I no longer feel that I am the right man for the job. So he's just calling it a career. And the dude is, I mean, listen, he's in his 70s.
Yeah.
Retire.
Enjoy life, man.
Yeah. You only got so many years left. Go enjoy yourself. Sure, he's had more than enough money to handle the rest of his life.
Dude's going to be okay.
Yeah.
I think he'll be fine. Speaking of money, Knives Out raked it in. Got 2 sequels coming up. Story is on the way for story number 2 of About Last Night. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Ooh, that's a good one, guys. Good one. All right, good morning. We are fully awake. I'm chugging a Red Bull. Have you had your coffee yet?
I'm just going to go do that right now.
Go get your coffee. Jesus Christ. No one wants a grumpy Cotter without his coffee this morning. All right. Yeah, we're going to talk about Knives Out next. 2 sequels on the way. What up, Charles? And then we'll also talk about Cody Bellinger and Miguel Cabrera last night. Major League Baseball opening day, one of our favorite days of the year. Yes, I watched the majority of the Cubs game because obviously I hate myself. Once again, Chicago teams disappoint me. Who would have thought? Anyway, we'll talk about those things. And then we actually found a list. We were talking about it yesterday. Of favorite beers at every ballpark. So we'll actually go over that list a little bit because we did touch on it yesterday. I still need to see the first one first. Yeah, Knives Out is actually a pretty fun movie. It's a fun little whodunit, like mystery film. Definitely worth your time. Glad to see you guys up and at 'em this morning. Got to see someone else wakes up at 5 a.m. like we do. Cotter back in studio. Coffee is a brewing, I'm sure.
Yep, I'll forget it for about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Good.
Ooh, you watched Godzilla vs. Kong last night. Give us like a non-spoilerish review. What did you think of the movie? I'm going to watch it, I think, on Sunday. I have to plan out my weekends, especially when my wife isn't working, just because we're both alcoholics and we have to figure out how drunk we want to get.
That's fair. What's up, Charles? Ugh.
Yeah, give us like a non-spoilerish review of that film. I really want to see it. Are you going to watch it or no?
I want to see it. I brought it up last night. It came up, just as an ad as we're flipping through whatever, and I was like, I want to see that movie. And my wife looked at me. She's like, yeah, you go watch that one without me. So I don't know.
Damn, man. Cold-blooded.
Not a fan of the Godzilla.
So remember how I lost my trivia yesterday?
Yeah.
And I wrote an emergency round?
Yeah. Found it?
It was on my screen the entire time.
Okay, so with my daughter coming in for the Peeps, should I put on the delay? Because we had this discussion a couple weeks ago.
How she's a big-time cusser now.
She drops the F-bomb left and right, more than I do.
Yeah.
I may have to fire up the delay for my kid.
I think you should ask her.
Ugh.
Charles says, skip the gym this morning. Been doing paperwork since 3:15.
Holy crap.
Now to run payroll. Need a day off soon.
Yeah, you do, man.
Yeah, man. Also, can we just be put on the payroll? We'll take, you know what? We'll just take the lowest dollar amount. But here's the deal. I don't actually want to work for you.
Don't feel bad. He doesn't work here.
Yeah. I said both of us.
That's fair.
All right. Hey, be nice to Marshall Day. Jesus, dude. Come on. Have some tact.
I get 18 minutes. Marshall gets a day.
Yeah. Don't be an asshole, dude.
My apologies. I'm so sorry.
As you should be. But anyway, yeah, we'll just pretend we're minimum wage employees and then just add us to the payroll. And then what we will do is nothing, which I think
we're good at.
Is fair.
We're good at it.
It's hard to be like a specialist at something, but we are.
We are.
Mm-hmm.
They say it takes 10,000 hours to be an expert. I've easily done 10,000 hours of nothing.
Of nothing, yeah.
All right, I'm going to check my coffee.
All right. All right, so we were promised a new streaming computer, which is why we always have the delay on camera switches here. So I think I'm going to start asking for it next week from my boss. So we'll see how that goes. Once again, we're going to hit up, we're in commercial break right now, and then we have a song, and then we come back on. So we're probably about another 5-ish minutes. What song are we playing? We're like 4 minutes. We have Ain't No Rest for the Wicked from Cage the Elephant. So we got like 4 minutes, and then we're back on the air. We're going to talk about the sequel to Knives Out. We'll play another song, and then we'll get into some Major League Baseball stuff. And that'll wrap up hour number 1 today for the show. We have a pretty fun show planned. We have, Charles goes, I'll give you a shot on the next demo job. All right, cool. That sounds legit. Yeah, on the show today, we have a new game called Guess That Flavor of Peep, which sounds terrible, but we'll be doing that at the end of the 7 o'clock hour. We'll take your calls at the top of the 7 o'clock hour as well. with have you had any near-death experiences? Charles, I know you have. Probably doing your job, dude. If you want, go ahead, and if you have one you want to share, put it in the chat. And we'll share it later on. We'll also be doing Fire Away Friday, playing trivia, and then Wayne from Beer Label Society will be stopping in top of the 9 o'clock hour, and we will, drink some beers and talk about what Beer Label Society is, how you could join, and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, good times.
Charles says he'll give us a shot on the next demo job.
Yeah.
So
we're in to do nothing.
So I'm just looking over our brackets before tomorrow's games.
Yeah.
Just real quick, and I noticed it, and I just want to point it out that I'm number currently 28th.
Yeah.
I have the 28th ranked brackets.
Yeah.
Currently. Someone named Rude Boy has beat Marshall, and they are currently not. They're number 32. So I wanted to point out their failure. So
I'm sure they appreciate it.
Just want to point out their failure real quick.
Thanks, Marshall.
Yeah. Hey, man, if you're going to talk, you're going to talk it. Raven Dantes, I give it a 7.5 out of 10. It was visually great to watch. Slightly predictable, but definitely worth the time to watch. Cool.
Okay. That's a good review for a movie like that, I think.
Very non-spoilerish. We appreciate that.
Yes.
So I was talking to another Cubs friend of mine yesterday, speaking of, and he was stoked for, obviously, opening day. This is before they lost. And I said, what do you think about the team? I go, how do you think the season's going to play out win-wise? He goes, I think we're going to be over 500. We'll trade for pitchers at the deadline, and we'll make a run in the playoffs. And I'm like, wow.
I like his confidence.
It was overly optimistic. Optimistic.
Did you talk to him after the game?
I did not. I talked to no one about the Cubs game yesterday after it was over.
Yeah. No, I started. I turned it on my phone, and I was going to watch it.
Worked perfectly. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it was. I got the pregame, but then what happened? Oh, I had to call T-Mobile trying to get my wife's phone situation fixed, which still hasn't happened yet.
Oh, great.
And I was on basically a hold with them forever, so never got back to the game. Which after the first inning home run from the Pirates, I was good.
Well, if you want to take some positives from it, didn't Anthony Rizzo hit a home run yesterday?
He might have. I don't know.
I believe Anthony Rizzo hit a home run, so currently he's on pace to hit 162 home runs. So if you want some positives from the game, there you go.
I'll take it. All right, guys, got about 40 seconds. We're going to talk Knives Out, getting 2 sequels. Netflix shelling out all kinds of cash. All right, be right back. Be sure to hop on the stream this morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. Got story number 2 for About Last Night. Netflix has spent all kinds of money to get not 1, but 2 sequels to Knives Out. Now, the first movie was a hit. Came out in theaters in 2019. Made over $300 million globally. Scored like Golden Globe nominations, Oscar nomination for Best Screenplay. So when they announced it back, just February, that a sequel had been greenlit, I don't think it was a surprise to anyone. But now Netflix has stepped up and spent about $450 million on the next 2 movies.
The original film, I mean, it did not cost $450 million.
$40 million.
Yeah, $40 million.
$40 million to make.
Yeah, so I mean, they definitely, the creators of this series, have made their money back already for the next 2 sequels, which apparently both have been written, to what I've read.
Okay.
And it looks like, what's his name?
Rian Johnson?
Nope.
Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig, yes, will be coming back to perform in both of these sequels, which I'm guessing will probably come out in at least some kind of quick succession, because I can imagine they'll probably film back-to-back.
I would think. No, if I'm spending 450 million though, Daniel Craig is involved. I'm not spending that money and him be like, "Nah, I'm out."
Yeah.
No, he's in. No, they're going to start filming June 28th in Greece. Now, we talked about this the other day about how, different streaming services are looking for the next big thing because they've got to increase subscriptions in order to make money. And,
hmm
the Justice League, obviously the biggest thing as of late. Is Knives Out going to move the needle that much where you want to spend $450 million?
Well, I mean, the first movie was reviewed so well, and that's why it made 300 million
Right.
plus. It came over Thanksgiving, and it just lasted until Christmas, and it had a great Christmas run, and that's where they made a ton of money over those two holidays because the movie performed so well because word of mouth. So, I mean, Ryan Johnson is this great director, which we know he is. He's
Yeah.
done some amazing movies. He did Looper. He did the not so well received second Star Wars in the latest trilogy, but honestly, I think Star Wars fanboys helped kill that just because of their negativity. I know you're one of them, no big deal. But more importantly, I think this is a possible needle mover depending on how great the movies turn out to be.
Now, the first one, I think, ended up on Netflix. I think you can watch it there.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So maybe they have the logistics of it on the back end, and they saw how many people watched it. So
Yeah.
I mean, they obviously have some sort of algorithm that's going to help them determine to spend $450 million on two movies.
I've got to rewatch the first one before these sequels come out, but honestly, it's well worth your time.
All right, coming up next, a couple weird home runs. Okay, one home run, one kind of home run. It's
Wasn't a
very
home run.
weird baseball stuff. We've got that coming up next. Here's Five Finger Death Punch, Living the Dream. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
I'm actually kind of excited now that we talked about it more. I'm like, okay, yeah, actually, I want to see these sequels.
Yeah, I still have to see the first
Seriously, it is like worth your time.
Right.
It is very much a whodunit, like murder mystery, which you've performed in, I'm sure, in enough murder mystery
one.
plays.
I've been in a couple.
Yeah, that you would honestly probably enjoy this. Dana and Ella would.
My kid.
Yes, your kid.
My
So
kid.
give me a second so I can remember names. I'm
No.
sure they would like the movie too.
Yeah, this could be one instead of Dana going, you can watch that one without me. I think she would enjoy.
Godzilla versus Kong is such stupid entertainment. How does she not want to watch that?
Not her thing, man. Not her thing.
A monkey and a lizard meet each other in a back alley of a bar, and they fight to the death.
Yeah.
And she doesn't want to see
No.
that?
Now, if you threw in a Hobbit, she'd be all for
You
it.
should have just said it. Like, yeah, dude, Frodo shows up. Turns out he was just going around that mountain the whole time. Never actually went in.
Godzilla versus Kong versus Frodo.
Yeah.
It's the sequel.
With the ring?
Hey,
he can mess some people up.
What's his face directed a King Kong movie.
Yeah, Peter Jackson.
Yeah.
Just not technically No, that's not the one that's canon in this universe.
No.
Yeah.
No, he directed one that was not well received. Featured Jack Black, I believe.
Yeah. A Raven Dantes goes, Godzilla is Smog's son.
The story writes itself.
It does. Very much so. Too funny. All right, one more story in about last night. We're going to talk about Major League Baseball. Opening day was yesterday. We celebrated with some old styles
Yep.
in the studio, but we're going to talk about Cody Bellinger. Yeah, it was kind of boneheaded. It was more Justin Turner's fault
I agree.
than Cody's fault.
I agree.
But both of them really should have paid attention a little bit more.
Yeah, just one of those. It's just one of those weird baseball things. You're not going to see something like this in any other sport.
And then we got Miguel Cabrera hitting a snow home run and then not knowing he hit a snow home run. Speaking of, do you have the audio for that? Are we going to play that? Or
I do.
no?
I do
Okay.
have the audio for Miguel. I looked for the audio for Cody. There, it wasn't worth playing back.
Yeah. Miguel's is pretty good.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. No, Cody's it's like a minute, and there's a downtime. Not
Yeah.
worth it.
And then we'll wrap up the hour with a little bit more Major League Baseball talk. Actually, it's just more of an update of what we were talking about yesterday, talking about the Major League Baseball's favorite beers in each stadium.
in each ballpark. And I mean, it's an impressive list. I mean, really,
Yeah.
some of those beers, I'm like, I'd try that.
So, I'm sorry, maybe I missed it. Why is it in this exact order?
I have no idea. I don't know
Okay.
if that has anything to do with it.
Yeah, or it's just put in this whatever random order.
Yeah, it's all based off of Untapped.
And-
It wasn't on sales.
And based upon what we talked about yesterday, kind of surprised at the Baltimore Orioles choice.
Yeah.
Not what the Baltimore Orioles fans said it was.
Liars. All right, guys, got about 30 seconds.
I had to go take some drugs. And by that, I mean Flonase. Uh, Rizzo did not hit a home run yesterday.
Okay.
But he did get. Where is Rizzo? Rizzo did get an RBI.
Okay. I guess be right back. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Happy Friday. Be sure to get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Listen on your in-home smart speaker. Download the app for free. Also, rock1061.com. One more story to go and about last night. Yesterday was opening day for Major League Baseball. And in an something you'll only see in the sport of baseball, weird rules, stuff like that, because sometimes a home run just isn't a home run. Cody Bellinger of the Dodgers hit what appeared to be a home run in the third inning in their game against the Rockies. The ball actually bounced off the glove of the outfielder and then over the fence. Now, Justin Turner was on first base, and he hit the ball. He started running. He thought the ball was caught.
Right.
So he retreated back to first base. Bellinger passed him on the base path, which you can't do. So the umps called Bellinger out, which is the rule.
Yeah, and then Turner got awarded second base, right?
No, he got to go home. So because the play continues after the out.
Okay. Yeah.
So it was credited as a single for Bellinger and an RBI.
Well, I credit this back to karma, right? So Justin Turner in the World Series game, whatever it was, where the Dodgers won the World Series last year.
Yeah.
Justin Turner, mid-game, was confirmed positive for COVID-19, pulled from the game. Then he came out with no mask and celebrated with everyone. Now, I think this is just karma for him doing that.
Maybe. Well, he wasn't even out. He got the run. He got a score.
Yeah, but his team lost,
That's
and that's
true.
kind of on him. So
Now, the Rockies' second baseman, which is weird, gets credit for the putout because he was the closest one to the play.
Yeah.
That's just one of those weird baseball things. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts said, I don't think there's blame to be placed. Really?
Yeah.
It's one of those funky plays that I don't think is going to happen again this year. I mean, it's just one of those things you're only going to see in baseball, and it happens every 50 years.
Yeah, I don't think this is – I definitely don't think we're going to see this again from the Dodgers. But one, I believe it's karma. And also, two, I think there is blame. I think it's Justin Turner's fault. I think he should be smacked across the face.
I mean, where was the base coach, though? I mean, that's his job to make sure they're identifying with the
He was
runners.
just writing down stats. Just writing down stats in his little book.
The other weird home run that went down was Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers. He actually hit the home run. It counted, but it was snowing in Detroit, so he had no idea where the ball was.
He couldn't tell, so he actually was running into second. He slid into second and stopped, and the ref had to be like, dude, go.
It was pretty awesome. That's just funny, man.
There's no stupid baseball rule where he has to, like, reverse course and, I don't know, be out because he slid.
Since he slid on a home run, he gets an extra base, so it's technically a triple. But the fan didn't catch the ball, so he gets another base, so now it's a home run.
Major League Baseball needs to correct. They need to check themselves before they wreck themselves and get baseball back to being fun and not this nonsense stuff.
I mean, the rule makes sense. He passed the runner on the base path. I mean, that you learned that year one in Little League.
Right.
Don't pass the other runner.
I'm just thinking overall about sometimes my love-hate relationship with the sport. I'm just saying, sort yourselves out, but also I love you.
All right, coming up next, we're going to continue talking baseball, but we're going to add in beer. A list has been put together of the favorite beers from each ballpark in Major League Baseball. Some of them, I'm like, I want to try that. Other choices, not that surprising, but something I don't care about.
Yeah, it's a conversation that we had kind of towards the end of the show yesterday. We're just going to continue it and kind of give you guys an update of what beers are actually the favorite in the ballparks. The results will surprise you.
We got that coming up next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Stupid rules are like long forgotten laws. Yeah, like you can't carry an ice cream cone in your back pocket in Kentucky. They suck and should be removed. Yeah, baseball, honestly, I think should top to bottom look at themselves and be like, how are we going to proceed into 2021 and not look like the old guys still run the roost here. I mean, modernize the game a little bit. Please, for the love of God, get your S together. And excuse me, I was burping. All right, so we're going to talk about the best beers, which, dude, I have never, ever seen this White Sox beer, and I've been to a bunch of White Sox games.
Okay.
But oddly enough, the Atlanta Braves beer, number
Oh,
17,
dude.
I've had that beer 1,000 times inside that ballpark, so I can agree with that one.
I really like that beer. That's really, really good. And I just like the name.
Yeah. I need a highlighter. You got a highlighter over there?
I got one in my office. I'm going to grab it for you.
Yeah, I'll go get it. I got it, man. Yeah.
Oh, I said I'll go. Oh, all right, guys. All right. First hour of Friday is just about done. Thank you guys for hanging out. Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to beer for breakfast today. I think having Wayne in is going to be fun. Don't forget you can vote for Fire Away Fridays, 40th anniversary of AC/DC's Dirty Deeds. Choices, Dirty Deeds, Big Balls, or Jailbreak. Now, this is the 40th anniversary of the United States release. It was released in Australia like 3 years previous to the U.S. release. But your choice is there, so you can vote for those. Next hour, have you ever had a near-death experience? We'll take your calls. You would think if I had a near-death experience, I would remember it. So I don't think I've had a near-death experience.
I think you have. I mean, because you can't remember anything. So
That could
I
be
think
true.
you had one, hit your head real hard, and now you can't remember things.
That could be it.
Yeah.
That explains so much.
All right. I'll highlight a few of those that I want to bring up.
When was the last time you accepted a friend request from somebody on Facebook?
The other day.
Okay. I just don't. I do it so infrequently. I'm looking here because I had somebody that shot me a request. Then I'm looking at here. It's like, all right, this one's been sitting here for 24 weeks, 33 weeks, a year, 28 weeks, 37 weeks, a year.
I'm guessing you probably don't know those people.
A year. I do know some of them, and I don't know. It's just like I'm on Facebook for work. I very rarely post anything to my own page, so it's just like I don't know if I really see the benefit of adding a lot of friends at this point in time. I just don't use it like I used to, and I don't plan on using it like I used to anymore. So I don't know. Not a whole lot for people to check out when they go to my page. Sorry.
Here's a news story that just came out. Bam Margera says the Jackass Team Rehab put him in harm's way with the definition of torture, and now he's suing them. The Jackass star was out in Hollywood Thursday and was talking when we talked to him and getting kicked off Jackass 4 after another stint in rehab. One, he says, made his life much worse. Bam claims Johnny Knoxville and others had strict terms for him, including a 90-day rehab stay for alcohol and Adderall. The problem, according to Bam, is he came out with a laundry list of 18 different pills the rehab folks wanted him to take. You got to watch. He actually names them all and believes that that's what led him to his suicidal thoughts. On top of that, he accuses Johnny, or he has sarcastically called him Dr. Knoxville, of ordering him to stay off drugs his own doctors had prescribed for him.
I mean, I've never been to rehab. I don't know how it works. Does it seem odd that they would give you 18 different pills to take out of rehab?
Yeah, it seems like a lot, but also Margera's been on this like downward spiral for the last decade.
Yeah.
And it's been a bad look for him ever since.
I mean, has it been ever since Dunn died?
It's brought up in every single story. It's brought up literally right here. It says he's blaming producers for the whole situation, calling their treatment torture, and he's very upset that something he wanted to do for 10 years to honor his late friend Ryan Dunn has come to this. Bam suggests that his continued use of Adderall is the reason that he was kicked off Jackass. Good Lord. Breaking news. Bam Margera is full of drama. Who would have thought?
Yeah. So when we did that Cameo game a couple weeks ago, his parents are on Cameo for like $50. I almost put them in.
Wow. I mean, his family made so much money from his days. I believe his parents probably invested wisely,
I'm sure.
and they probably can still make a bit of a dime.
Yeah, I'm sure they're doing fine.
How much time we got?
3.5 minutes. 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, I totally forgot the Toronto Blue Jays are playing in Florida.
Yeah, right?
I wonder if they'll go back to Toronto anytime this season.
I mean, you would think that if they, have the ability to do so, you would.
Yeah.
Come down to whether they'll be able to.
Let's see. Okay. If the world ends, Bam, with the drama would still be a constant guarantee. Yeah, without a doubt, man. There's a video up of him just freaking out. I wouldn't say freaking out. He apparently goes over the list of stuff that he had to take in rehab on TMZ.
Okay.
I'll share the link in the chat just in case you guys want to check it out. There you go. I mean, Steve-O's doing okay. Why can't he?
No doubt, right?
Well, yeah, you would imagine. You would imagine that would be the case. Everyone's a little different, and Bam is just a lot of different.
Yeah.
He was always slightly off his rocker, so I mean that's why he was who he was. But I mean, so was Steve-O. Steve-O's story is incredible, man. That guy has turned out so well.
Yeah,
like
right.
just watching, if you just go to his Facebook page and his YouTube, he's putting up so many videos, and he does a YouTube series, or excuse me, a podcast. It's actually really entertaining too. He's got a ton of guests on there that are really, really intriguing people.
All right, guys. Be right back. Happy Friday, everybody. Be sure to get the stream this morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. All right, so going to the ballpark used to be kind of warm beer, maybe get a Bud Light, maybe a Budweiser, but now, thanks to craft beer, it's like a renaissance when you go to the ballpark. So many options, so many different things you could try at the ballpark. And USA Today actually released the most popular beers at every ballpark. This is not based off of sales. This is based off of check-ins on the Untapped
Oh,
app.
okay.
So that's what they're looking at here. Not sales, but people actually checking in on Untapped. And I mean, there are many different breweries. I mean, most of these are craft beers. There's some that aren't going to surprise you. I mean,
Right.
St. Louis, Busch Stadium, it's a good old-fashioned Budweiser.
Yeah, the Cleveland Indians, just a good old-fashioned Miller Lite.
I was impressed with Detroit. Two Hearted Ale from Bell's.
That's a high APV
Yeah,
beer.
it
I
is.
think it's rocking like 6 or 7%.
Yeah, they're not playing around.
I'd have to be drunk to watch the Tigers too, but Jesus, guys.
Yesterday, you and I celebrated the kickoff to Major League Baseball with some old styles, so it should surprise nobody that if you go to Wrigley, old style is the beer of choice.
Now let's jump over to the Braves. The Braves beer of choice, and I've had this beer every single time I've seen a Braves game. Luau Crunkles from Terrapin.
It is a great IPA, man.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that.
Chug it.
Goose Island is taking care of the Minnesota Twins with the next coast. No surprise for the Yankees fans. New York Pinstripe Pills from Blue Point Brewing Company, which is actually located up in New York. I've actually had the beer from Texas Rangers, the Hopadilla IPA from Carbach Brewing.
Okay.
It's good.
Um,
I highly recommend it. It's a Texas brewery, so I mean it's good stuff.
Now, the Chicago White Sox, their number one beer, according to Untapped and according to USA Today here, is the Everyday Hero from Revolution Brewing. I've never seen that beer at a White Sox game, and I've been to half a dozen games because my wife's a big White Sox fan. I've always drank Comiskey Ale. It's like the only place you can get Comiskey Ale. It's good. It's not great, but it's like only $8, and man, I just drink them exclusively when I'm there.
Now that I think is a good point to bring up. It's like all of these different beer options. Most of these are craft beers from all these ballparks. You know you're going to pay a premium when you go to a game.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've been at a game. So what are you paying for a craft IPA at a typical ballpark?
I think, honestly, the Luau Crunkles, which I go to the Terrapin bar when I'm at the Battery there in Atlanta. I think it's only like $8.
That's not bad.
It's not like ridiculously high prices. I
Right.
mean, honestly, it's very, very reasonable, especially at least for the Braves. That's the stadium I've been to the most over the last few years.
Now, don't they have a specific beer? Because I mean, there's a brewery there with Terrapin. It's a small brewery. Don't they have an official beer for the Braves?
Maybe. I don't know. I've never paid attention to it.
You're getting crunked on the Crunkles.
They actually have their series of like bat-aged beers, which are, I'm sorry, Terrapin, they're not good.
I'm a huge fan of Terrapin, and I got the Lucille, which is the one they did with
The Walking Dead, yeah.
One of the worst beers I have ever had.
Yeah, they aged another beer on some bats. That may be the official like Atlanta Braves beer, but I've had it once and it was not good. But Luau Crunkles, delicious.
So plenty of options if you plan on checking out a game this season, no matter where you go. All right, coming up top the 7 o'clock hour, got to talk about this crazy story with the Utah Jazz and a flight to Memphis that almost went really bad. And then we're going to take your calls, comments, and texts at 800-394-1061. Have you ever had a near-death experience? We'll talk about it after 7. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Okay, as Cotter said, we got that coming up in the 7 o'clock hour. That'll be on the first half. The second half, we will play our game of Guess That Flavor of Peeps. It's Easter weekend. Who would have thought?
Got any big Easter plans?
My wife and I are going to make dinner,
Okay.
and that's it.
Yeah, no, I got nothing. Got nothing.
Are you guys doing a Easter like style dinner at all, or
No, I mean, when you think
go
of a
anti-Easter and get like Chinese food or something?
when you think of a stereotypical Easter dinner, you think ham and stuff like that. Both my wife and kid who lives with us, the one in college, will eat meat, but they don't eat meat, so us getting ham is pointless. I mean, I do have ham at the house. We had some omelets the other day, delicious. So I don't know what we're gonna do. I'm grilling out tonight. Haven't grilled out in a minute.
Is this the first grill of the season?
I'm trying to think. I might have done something in January, but it could be. I mean, it's the first one of the nice spring season.
Yeah.
So
Well, the nice spring, it's like 60 degrees is the high this weekend.
that's still better. I got to clear off my grill though. It's still loaded with all kinds of crap after
Oh.
my attempt at lighting the fire with the flint.
Right.
So I got to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna hit up. I may just go out to Ogeechee Meat Market on the way home and pick up something tasty.
Someone told me they had some sort of deal going on there last night. I had someone at bingo last night tell me that they were over there just the other day.
Yeah, they've got. I mean, they're definitely worth checking out because I mean they've got like managers specials to where you can get like 4 or 5 different things for a certain set price, and if you've got a big freezer, they got massive freezer specials where you can get all kinds of stuff. But yeah, it's usually pretty good. It's affordable, man, and everything I've had there has been delicious.
Nice. All right, so we got a few minutes. We're in commercials right now, I think, and then we'll come back out on the other side of the top of the hour, and we will take your phone calls about any sort of near-death experience. I had one when I was a kid involving Ace Ventura 2, so we'll talk about that.
Fair enough.
Oh, also had another one when I think I've almost died a bunch of times. It just tells you how dumb I am. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer the internet before we do that once again. During the breaks here on the show, we answer the internet. It's a fun little game that we have from Barstool Sports. They should put out an expansion pack because I'm running out of cards. What is the one thing that someone can say that makes you immediately hate them?
I mean, this kind of goes back to the discussion we had with about work and people coming in and thinking they know how to do something when they're probably not qualified to do so. So if somebody comes in and tries to tell me how to do my job without the credentials, yeah, we're done.
If you say, oh man, there's so many things you could say that would make me hate you immediately.
I mean, it's more impressive. What can people say to make you like them immediately?
No,
That's more impressive.
Now you have to earn my respect after years of trials and tribulations and me abusing you. I have a bunch of stuff, but I don't know if I want to say it out loud. Mostly if you try to tell me about how great Andy Dalton is, I'll immediately hate you.
I hear Andy Dalton.
Charles Taylor goes, would you like a complimentary mask? I bring my own mask. Actually, I'm wearing mine. I didn't do that on purpose today.
Nice.
I had to run into the gas station and score this Red Bull over here that I'm chugging this morning. So I'm just going to wear it. I'm just going to own it all show. I don't know. Get a little scarf look. I don't give a shit. All right, so this weekend, let's see. What's going on this weekend? So you're going to be out hanging out at the Red Shoes Run with the Ronald McDonald House of Charities of the Coastal Empire. So that is tomorrow morning. Also,
where's that at again?
Red Gate Farms.
Red Gate Farms. It was not.
I think I have it on the listing for you.
Oh, on the calendar.
Yes.
Okay. Address.
Raven says, I agree with Cotter, telling me they know how to fix a problem when they called me to fix it professionally. Like, really? Why the F did you call me then?
Dude, I hate that stuff, man. I hate it.
Yeah, it's whenever like a repair guy comes to my house. First of all, I feel stupid for not being able to fix the problem myself. But like when I come out there, I'm like, all right, man, cool. Here's the problem. There it is. I'll come out here in a while and I'll just say hi.
Right.
And usually when I'll go out, do my thing, and I'll look, and I'll see them, like, generally my guess is they figured it out. I just come out and be like, so what'd I mess up?
I think that's a fair question. Own it. Own the mistake.
Yeah.
No, when I get it, it's like if somebody comes out to fix something, I just stay away. Just you do your job. You don't need me looking over your shoulder. It is completely fine.
Yeah. Agreed. All right, guys, we are going to talk about near-death experiences starting at the 7 o'clock hour. Then we have a game on the backside of the 7 o'clock hour with Guess the Flavor of Peep. Special guest appearance of Cotter's daughter, Ella, will be in to judge us.
Oh, she judges.
She should be judging her own brackets a little bit better because she ain't doing so well. We'll make sure to bring that up.
We can talk some S to her.
Why is your dad beating you? It's your dad. We'll also bring up, we'll do trivia, talk about April Fool's jokes, beer for breakfast wraps the show up. So we got a action-packed show to wrap up your Friday heading into the weekend. Once again, going back to the weekend, March Madness got the final games this coming Saturday?
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah, because the women's finals on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, final March Madness for the men's is on Saturday, so you got that to look forward to. There's the 5K run that you're going to be at
Hmm.
on Saturday morning. Sunday, I don't know, watch Kong versus Godzilla.
Yeah.
That's your homework for the weekend. And we'll talk about it on Monday.
Yeah. I don't think I have. We have no plans. My wife and kid had this last week off because of spring break.
Mhm.
So my wife is going to scramble tomorrow and probably Sunday to get everything done for school the following week that she didn't, even attempt on her spring break because it was spring break. So there'll be that. So there's a really good chance I end up day drinking on Sunday.
Okay.
I'll hang with the family tomorrow, but then she's gonna have to scramble to get stuff done. Yeah, there's a really good chance I'll end up at where's it? What's open on Sunday? Two Tides, Coastal. I think Hopatomic is open.
Hopatomic is open.
They're open
yeah.
on a Sunday. I'll end up at one of those locations, or several of those locations, if I'm being honest to myself.
Well, at least you got a plan.
Always gotta have a plan.
And even the Yankees lost last night in extra innings.
Weird opening day.
Like every team that was favored, it was a great day to take the underdogs. Man, is Houston going to be an absolute tank this year? They won 8-1 over the A's.
Damn.
Yeah, Seattle took down the Giants. The Angels took down the White Sox. Rockies won. Phillies won over Atlanta in extra innings. Chicago lost. Both Chicago's lost. Detroit takes out Cleveland. Toronto takes out the Yankees. Good Lord. Yeah, and the number one story for Major League Baseball is Cabrera, and then obviously Bellinger's two-run home run turned back.
Yeah, that's still just a wild story.
Phil goes, not a fan of extra inning rules. Yeah. You know what? One thing that actually I liked during the pandemic when they did the double headers in baseball because they were doing the 7-inning double headers was the 7-inning double headers. I wish they would do more of those.
Yeah, that was cool.
Great long day at the ballpark. I would just like to attend one. So then I would have to try to find some way to slow my alcohol drinking down to last 14 innings of baseball.
Coastal Empire Wrestling. That's next Friday, but they've got an event at Southbound. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Cool.
Doing a Royal Rumble type event. First women's match they've ever had. All going down at Southbound, so that'll be cool.
Once again, guys, thanks for joining the chat this morning. Make sure if you have a near-death experience, drop it into the chat, and we will share it here in just a little bit. We're about to go back on the air here in, I don't know, probably 5-ish minutes.
Yeah.
I have a near-death experience as a child swimming. Then I have a near-death experience a few years later with my mom driving me to Ace Ventura 2 When Nature Calls.
The closest thing I have was it was not a near-death experience, but I was so young that at the time I thought I was going to die.
Is it when your dad dropped you because he was too drunk?
No. My dad was a professional alcoholic.
Oh.
Never dropped.
Never fumbled you?
No.
I guarantee he fumbled you.
No, I don't think so.
You think you absolutely didn't get fumbled as a small child? I think every parent drops their baby.
I never dropped either of my kids.
Dana?
I don't think so.
That you know of.
Yeah, no dropping the kids.
I just imagine that's just like a guarantee. Like every parent winds up fumbling their child. Looking at a quick review. So the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, also another thing to do this weekend. You can watch the newest episode. Quick review on IGN, just scrolling down to the bottom. Amazing. They give you a 9 out of 10. It says the Falcon and Winter Soldier hits a new high point with Episode 3's action-packed espionage mission.
Episode 2 should have been Episode 1, in my opinion.
You think?
Because Episode 2, I really, really like. I'm guessing the Falcon's backstory is going to come into play. That's why they had it in Episode 1.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree with you. You didn't need it. And where Episode 2 kind of picked up with two of them, kind of having that, relationship where they don't like each other, but they got to work together.
Right.
I mean, Episode 2 to me was so much better.
Yeah.
They could have just started there.
Yeah, Episode 2 was good. But, you got to have some filler to lead to the good stuff.
Yeah. I mean, with Marvel, I think we've learned enough. Just trust the process because it's going to get there, and it's most likely going to be good. I mean, they've had some movies that were just but for the most part, they've hit a home run almost every time.
Hmm, it's true. All right, how much time we?
I got like 4 minutes.
Okay,
Got
sounds
one more
good.
song. That first hour had nothing but short tunes in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, good. All right, we are going to ramp up the energy. Here we go. All right, jumping on the air here. Quickly going to talk about near-death experiences, and then next week we have. No, that's not a phone call. I was just looking at that.
Yeah,
That
I
thing
don't.
just randomly pops up.
I think so. Yeah.
The one time I'm actually close enough to see it. All right, we got some time. Let's go ahead and answer the internet again. All right, guys, we asked you what is the one thing that makes you, what's the one thing that someone can say that makes you immediately hate them? I like the Chicago White Sox. Ooh, I like the Green Bay Packers.
Oh
That one gets me way before. Mackenzie says, no, don't kill Peeps. Oh, we're going to kill some Peeps. We can actually, Mackenzie, I think, likes, Mac. Mac likes Peeps a lot. I think we had this conversation with her. So we will leave all the extra Peeps on your desk.
Well, not all of them. Dana wants some.
Oh, Jesus.
She wants to be here at 9, or she wants to be here at 7:30. She can try some Peeps.
I doubt it.
No, she ain't gonna show up. She can't show up on time at 9. Maybe.
Sorry, forgot to take drugs.
Hey, Wanda. All right, Mac. Do you like straight up just normal Peeps? Do you like the flavored Peeps? Because that's what we're gonna have in studio today. Oh, burn.
If you could party with one sports team from history, who would it be?
Ooh.
Oh, the Mets team that had all the drug guys on it. What was it? The '87 Mets?
I don't know, man. What year did the Bears win the Super Bowl?
'85.
I might go with the '85 Bears, man. I think that I just I think they'd be a fun group.
Oh, the '86 Mets. Sorry, they were the wildest team ever, according to many stories. Actually, here's a headline that says the hell-raising, cocaine-snorting '86 Mets, craziest team in Major League Baseball sports history. I want to go with the '86 Mets. So
That's
once again, the question is, if you could party with one sports team from history, who would it be? I feel like this question is straight up for Phil. Phil, if you're listening, go ahead and let us know. If you could party with one sports team from history, who would it be? Max says, straight up Peeps, pink or purple, maybe blue. I haven't rocked with the flavored ones yet. Or even Dante's goes, the 95 Braves, after they won the World Series, that is one hell of a wealth of baseball knowledge.
That's cool, yeah. All right, got about 90 seconds. Going to talk about this jazz story, crazy story. Then take your calls, comments, and texts. Have you ever had a near-death experience?
Yeah, I'm going to go hit Flonase. I'm going to do some drugs.
All right, got a minute. Do it. Do the drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Just kidding. All right. So, yeah, about a minute away, we'll tell this story. Take your calls. I'm going to guess the flavor of Peeps. Still got Fire Away Friday to get to, trivia to get to, beer for breakfast, Marshall's Music News. Lots going on a Friday. Hopefully everybody has a good weekend. All right. Yo! Stacy Scott from Hot 98.3 is in the building. Old school radio. Nice. That is cool. All right, guys. Be right back. All right, thank you guys for hanging out. Be sure to get the stream this morning, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Like, follow, and subscribe while you're there. All right, this hour, we're going to take your calls, comments, and text. 800-394-1061. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Now, Utah Jazz recently had a frightening experience when their flight headed to Memphis was forced to return to Salt Lake City after the plane struck a flock of birds on takeoff.
No.
They said it felt like a sudden explosion. The plane immediately started bouncing and tilting to the left. People in the back of the plane said they saw flames. Nobody knew what was going on. Everybody was in shock, just sat there in silence. It took the pilots about 10 minutes to check on everything before reporting back to everybody on the plane.
Right. They had to go through all their checks, their protocols when something like that happens.
Now, a couple of the guards, Mike Connolly and Jordan Clarkson, revealed players were so scared they started sending messages to loved ones. Connolly said for a good 10, 15 minutes, I think all of us on the flight were questioning if we were going to be here today. That's how serious it was for us. I can't speak for everybody, but I know the guys were trying to text family just in case, you know? It was that kind of situation.
Yeah, he said it was really crazy. He said this, a lot of people thought this might really be the end. Now, here's the deal. They made it back down safely, which is positive.
Yep.
They caught another plane. They made it to their game, and they won that game.
Yes.
111-107 over the Grizzlies. So kudos to them. But their star player, Donovan Mitchell, he has a fear of flights anyway, and he absolutely refused to get on another plane. They said he didn't make the game because of personal reasons. But dude was straight up terrified because of something like this happening. And, yeah, this was like, I mean, if you've seen the movie Final Destination, this would freak me out as well.
My brother has a drastic fear of flying. He's only done it once or twice. Refuses. I mean, he rents cars and drives them to visit us or go to Florida, and he's back up in Illinois. Will not fly. So I can imagine if he was actually on a flight, this situation went down, that dude would never look at a plane again. So is Donovan Mitchell going to have to do the John Madden thing and just buy himself a bus and drive everywhere now?
Well, it's what Travis Barker did with Blink-182.
Yeah,
Obviously,
that's right.
he had his plane wreck that he barely made it out alive. And, yeah, he refuses to fly. I think still to this day, he took like a cruise ship to Australia to do a Blink-182 show.
He had to leave 3 months in advance.
Yeah, exactly, man. Just wild stuff to even make it to that show. But, yeah, it's weird stuff. I get Donovan Mitchell's fear when it comes to that.
So call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Now, I've never had a straight-up almost died experience, but as a kid, I thought I was going to die.
Right.
My uncle had a BB gun, and he was standing right next to me. I mean, like literally right next to me, and he shot me in the leg. And
you thought you were going to die.
Blood was going everywhere. He was less than a foot away. I mean, just shot me in the leg. Blood was going everywhere.
Right.
My dad, who's not the calmest of persons sometimes, was there. He's the one that took me to the hospital. And I remember asking him, am I going to die? I was 5, 6. He's like, I don't know. That was his answer.
Maybe.
I don't know. We got to the hospital. Obviously, I was fine. But as a 5, 6-year-old, I'm like,
was the BB stuck in your leg?
Still there. Never came out.
What?
Never came out.
And you can go through metal detectors?
It's a baby. It's not a metal leg.
I don't know. I mean, wow. What did your uncle ever say why he did it?
He did it. I suppose it was on accident. He was
no,
out.
It wasn't. You were being a jerk.
No,
I wasn't.
You
deserve to get shot, probably.
I was 5.
You don't, dude. You can't remember yesterday, and you're going to tell me you remember when you were 5 years old if you were being a jerk or not?
Yeah, I remember.
Get out of here!
I totally remember.
You're
that.
probably being a little s-head, and he's like this kid, and he's like pop, and he was hoping that the parents didn't notice. Your parents didn't notice, and he's like, damn it.
Oh, my mom was so ticked off. It was her brother. She was so mad at him.
Oh, no doubt.
Oh, it was funny stuff. All right, so call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. Have you ever had a near-death experience? Marshall's got a couple we're going to get to, so we'll take your calls, comments, and texts next. Here's the Pretty Reckless, and So It Went. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
Mac actually just dropped in a story. We'll bring that up here. But guys, if you have any near-death experiences, please drop them in the chat. We'll share them here in just a few moments here on the show.
All right.
Oh, I just got text from Stacy. Can you let me in? Hey, I can't get in the door for some reason.
Oh,
Nope, didn't see those.
sorry. Yeah, the door. What? You just got to pull hard.
Wanda just dropped in a story. It looked like. Yeah, so I got 2 I could share here,
Okay.
and then I've got one as well. So.
Okay. You want to share those here and then come back and tell yours?
You want to check the text as well?
Yeah, I just did. Nothing there yet. Ah, Pretty Reckless. I'm guessing will be on Rockville.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean have they put out the new album yet or no?
I don't think so. I don't think that's been released yet, but I bet
Oh my gosh, Wanda, that's a great story. Holy crap.
they'll. Oh, it is out. Released in February. So yeah, I bet they'll. All right, about 2 minutes left. Come back, share Wanda's and Mac's stories. You got a call? Feel free to hit us up. Ooh, WWE announced the 2021 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Participants. All right, Tozawa, Angel Garza, Cedric Alexander, Drew Gulak, Elias, God, poor guy, Eric Grand Metalik, Humberto, Jackson Riker, Jay Uso, Kalisto, King Corbin.
What is this again?
Lindsay Dorado. This is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. It's how they cram like everybody else into WrestleMania. They didn't do it last year because of COVID.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mace, Murphy, Mustafa Ali, Ricochet. God damn, man. Do something with Ricochet. Shelton Benjamin, Shinsuke Nakamura, Slapjack, T-Bar, and Tucker. WWE has all this talent, and they don't know what to do with them. Oh, man. Ricochet. Ricochet! It's like one of the best wrestlers on the planet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did something nice. I did something nice for you. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? I got this for you.
Ah.
That's right. This morning when I
Look
went to
at
the gas
that.
station, show it on the camera so everyone can see.
Oh, yeah.
I bought Cotter a gigantic Diet Mountain Dew. That's his preferred
It is.
drink of choice. You know what?
Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Marshall.
Happy Appreciation to Cotter Day.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Been celebrating you all week, dude. Yeah. When's it stop? I don't know. I'm that great. Bought you $2 soda.
We'll be right back, guys. We're taking your calls, comments, and texts this morning, 800-394-1061. Have you ever had a near-death experience? The Utah Jazz were on a plane to Memphis for a game when the plane struck a flock of birds. The plane began to bounce. It tilted to the left. Players said they saw flames.
Ooh.
It got so bad that players were texting family just in case this was it.
That is an incredibly scary situation. Like,
Right?
I've experienced some bad turbulence while flying, but I've never like looked out the window and saw an engine on fire. Like that would freak me out probably to a max level of a billion.
So if you've ever had a near-death experience, call, comment, and text. The number is 800-394-1061. We had a couple via the chat. What we got?
Yeah. So Mac, who actually does Chicks on Dudes with us, is I don't know why she's up at 7 o'clock in the morning, but she is, and she actually chimed in. She goes, "Yes, I do have a near-death experience. I was held up at gunpoint
What?
by 2 people. I lost a Michael Kors purse." She goes, and then she goes, "True story."
Whoa.
Yeah.
All right, when you're in next week, we got to talk about this.
But also, more importantly, I love that the most important part of the story is she lost a purse.
I mean,
Her favorite Michael Kors purse.
I can't even imagine having somebody pull a gun on you.
That is a terrifying thing. She says two people. She's held up at gunpoint by two people. Two guns?
I would have peed myself.
Mac is the least threatening, tiny little girl you've ever seen. Like, you have to pull two guns on Mac? I don't know. Maybe Mac was really into CrossFit for a minute.
I don't
and She
know.
was super, like, hulked out. And they were like, whoa, put two guns on her.
Dude, seriously, I would have peed myself.
Yeah.
Like, take whatever you need.
Well,
Just
you're
like
at the age where you're peeing yourself almost like anything.
that is also true. We got another one,
I got
right?
another story here. This is from Wanda. She goes, junior year of high school happened on the 4th of July. My boyfriend at the time came by in his Nova, sweet ride, right? That he was working on. My brother wanted him to take us out riding on the dirt road. So we were jumping extremely fast and going extremely fast and jumping hills. He hit a soft spot in the dirt. The state trooper said we shouldn't have survived. I was ejected from the car.
What?
The rest had some small cuts. My mama cussed us out. She obviously survived. She's doing well. She has like 12 children. We talked about this. It is insane that you were ejected from the car and you just somehow walked it off.
What? All right, Wanda, we got to go for beers. You have so many fantastic stories.
Well, funny enough, it's Wanda's birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
She won't be in
Wanda.
town, but we'll have
I
a beer
know,
for her.
I know. We'll have a beer for you. Whenever you're back in town, beer's on us. You just have so many great stories. I just want to sit down and chat. So, near-death experiences, what you got? Hit us up now. Call, comment, and text 800-394-1061. We'll take those calls next, and Marshall's got a couple experiences.
I got more than a couple. I'm real dumb, guys.
that we're going to share.
I should not be alive.
It is the Cotter and Marshall Show. Hit us up with your near-death experiences, 800-394-1061.
Oh, I didn't catch this. Wanda says the Nova was demolished.
Damn.
Technically, this sounds like your brother's fault. He should have shut up. Take us out going dirt road, back roading. Come on. Yeah, happy early birthday to Wanda.
Yeah, happy birthday, Wanda. That's awesome.
All right, I got a couple stories I'll share here. Actually, you know what? I could probably look up and see exactly when the date was. Oh. Sorry, guys. Cotter had to run out of the studio. His family just showed up. Oh, Phil. Oh, Phil. This story on the chat. Hey, guys. Oh, there it is.
None of them what? Oh, okay.
So funny enough, the near-death experience was actually, I think it was for my birthday as well, because my birthday was 2 days before this happened in
Oh,
1995.
wow.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
like, that's the reason why we went. Good morning. Do you love being up this early?
Last day of spring break.
You did this on purpose, huh? You're just like, yeah, let's do this.
Got to go to work tonight. Be dragging.
Nope, that's it. There's Ella. Hold on, I'm looking for, there's standard 3. There we go.
All right, everybody. This is my daughter, Ella.
Hey.
Is she only coming out?
Yeah, I only
Oh,
heard.
here, talk to the
Hi.
mic. I only hear you out of my left channel.
I do too. That's bizarre.
You want to note put in the headphone jack again. Make sure it's plugged in.
Try again.
Hello.
Yeah, it's the only one. We'll be fine. That'll be weird.
Tim. Speaking of Tim the engineer, I messaged him. I messaged Tim the engineer last night, and he called me at 10:15, and I was on the phone with him for 20 minutes. I'm having an Ethernet issue, and essentially because since we work at home a lot, my home computer is a work computer, so I make him fix it whenever I have issues. But I have for some reason my Ethernet cord is dropping internet service every once in a while. It's not a big deal, but it's annoying. Apparently, me and Monty have the same issue.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
We got one more break before we get to that.
Cool.
So Ella's going to be our judge, or not our judge. She'll hand out the peeps and let us know whether we're right on any of them.
Take that phone call.
Yeah, let's do it.
Or not.
Rock 1061. Hello. Yeah, sorry. What the hell? God.
All right, something's going on today because third mic is only we can only hear out of the left channel, and the phones are we can't even take a phone call because there's such a vicious hum.
Rock 1061. Hello. Sorry, man. No, it wasn't your fault. There was something going on with the phone here on our end.
Experience, man. One time when I was like 5 years old, I ate poisonous mushrooms.
How'd you get
Yeah.
poisonous mushrooms?
I lived in the desert, dude, in California, and me and my mom used to put raw mushrooms in our salad, and I didn't know nothing about it. And I was in a kid's yard that they had put fertilizer in their yard, and there was actually mushrooms growing there, and I thought they were just regular mushrooms, and the kid told me, hey, you just ate poisonous mushrooms, and I didn't believe it. Well, by the time I got to the house, I was throwing up. I was in a coma for 2 days. They
What?
told my mom if I made it through the night that I'd make it. Yeah, it was pretty serious.
So you didn't go to the hospital;
was
you
like-
just walked it off.
No, I went to the hospital.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
God the hospital that I was actually born in was like I could see it from where my grandma lived.
Okay.
And my mom took a piece of the mushroom up there to the poison control, and they told her that it was the second most poisonous mushroom in the world. It's called a toadstool.
Damn.
Yeah. Yep. It
Well-
was too late. It was too late to pump my stomach. It was too late. It was already in my bloodstream. I just had to ride it out.
Damn. Well, Vic, we're definitely glad it worked out.
That's why I'm so damn crazy.
Awesome, man.
Can't kill me.
It's impossible.
The world has tried. All right,
There
Vic.
you go.
We got to run, man. Thank you as always for the call. We appreciate it, man.
Hey, don't forget to hook me up with Rockville tickets.
We got to get him first.
There you go.
All right, see you, man.
Later.
I'm going to edit that up real quick. All right.
You good on that?
Yep.
Oh, cool. We're back. Awesome.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we can play that back, and then you can give one of yours.
Yeah. Well, actually, we have a story from Phil as
Okay.
well. So what I'll do is, we'll go Vic, Phil, and then I'll wrap it up, and
Okay.
then we'll jump out of it.
Sounds good. He didn't cuss at all, did he? Because I didn't go back and listen to the whole thing. I don't
No,
think
he didn't
did.
cuss. I don't think. I don't
I don't think he did. We're gonna say no. And
It's
hope for-
Vic.
We're gonna say
I mean-
no and hope for the best.
know. How many flavors of Peeps do we have total? 6. Okay. So do you want to do 3 and 3? Okay.
Yeah, I think
and then we'll
so.
just do on each side of it.
What? That's Hefe. You didn't know we had a fish? Oh.
Fish.
So Ella, My daughter's in studio. You can say hi to everybody.
Hi.
She is going to hand out Peeps here in just a little bit. We've got 6 different flavors that we've got to try to guess to see who's right, or see if we can figure out which one is which. Now, these are, and this was my question yesterday, these are like just generic flavors. They're not like name brand flavors, right? So it's not like
Yes.
generic?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, talk on the mic more. I actually want to see. Can I hear you out of my right channel now?
Can you?
Yeah. Weird.
I doubt you guys will get most of them.
Thanks for having confidence in us. First day in, and she's already talking crap.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's obviously a big fan of the show. She didn't know we owned a fish for the last year. For the last
true.
year, Ella.
Don't tell me these things.
I just
Why do we have to tell you? You're supposed to
You're
watch.
supposed to listen and or watch.
Look, I'm asleep half the time when you're.
We have a video stream that you can watch every show we've ever done on YouTube.
You watch YouTube. You're young.
Yep. Oh yeah. You know what that is. Going back to Vic's story, the toadstool is actually considered a poisonous mushroom to be on the safe side. It's always best to consider all mushrooms as poisonous unless you are an expert at mushroom identification. Poisonous mushrooms, when eaten, can cause serious illnesses. So he must have ate a ton of these.
Yeah, probably.
A ton of these mushrooms. He must have been very hungry.
Well, it was Vic. He was probably, even as a child, he was hoping for the psychedelic kind. Let's be honest.
That's what I was waiting for him to say.
I was too.
How much time we got?
30 seconds.
All right, 30 seconds, guys. We're going to come back. We're going to wrap up our talk on have you ever had a near-death experience? Vic called in, so we're going to play that back, that audio. Then we'll jump into Phil, your story, and then we'll wrap up with mine.
All right, guys, be right back. All right, big thanks everybody for hanging out on the stream today. You can check us out, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. All right, this morning we're talking about near-death experiences. We're taking your calls, comments, and text at 800-394-1061. The story today was just crazy. Utah Jazz heading to Memphis for a game. As soon as the plane takes off, they hit a flock of birds. There's an explosion. The plane's bouncing. It's tilting to the left. Players are sitting there not knowing what's going on for 10, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
They start texting loved ones because they were worried they weren't going to make it.
It's a wild story. They obviously landed safely. They're fine. They still made the game. They won the game.
Crazy.
But without their top player, Donovan Mitchell, who apparently has a fear of flying before this even happened. He just refused to go to the game.
Dude is never getting on a plane again. So we're taking your calls, comments, and texts, 800-394-1061, about your near-death experiences. And, of course, Vic had one.
I was like 5 years old. I ate poisonous mushrooms.
How'd you get poisonous mushrooms?
I lived in the desert, dude, in California, and me and my mom used to put raw mushrooms in our salad, and I didn't know nothing about it. And I was in a kid's yard that they had put fertilizer in their yard, and there was actually mushrooms growing there, and I thought they were just regular mushrooms, and the kid told me, hey, you just ate poisonous mushrooms, and I didn't believe it. Well, by the time I got to the house, I was throwing up. I was in a coma for 2 days.
What?
They told my mom if I made it through the night that I'd make it. Yeah, it was pretty serious.
So you didn't go to the hospital? You just walked it off?
No, I went to the hospital.
Oh,
Thank
okay.
God the hospital that I was actually born in was like I could see it from where my grandma lived.
Okay.
And my mom took a piece of the mushroom up there to the poison control, and they told her that it was the second most poisonous mushroom in the world. It's called a toadstool.
Damn.
It was too late to pump my stomach. It was too late. It was already in my bloodstream. I just had to ride it out.
Man, Vic's always good for a story, and I knew as soon as he started talking near-death experiences, he would have at least 10.
Without a doubt. He did not share even the best one from his near-death experiences. Now, Phil on the chat actually said, when I was 5, my mom and I were coming home from school, and a lady ran a stop sign and T-boned our van. Apparently, we went airborne hit a light pole, landed on her side, skidded down the road.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's like Grand Theft Auto. And I just remember being completely terrified because all of the windows were blown out. There was smoke everywhere. My mom couldn't reach me because the car was crushed. Eventually, people were able to come around to the car and lifted me out of one of the windows until the ambulance came. It was crazy.
Whoa.
Yeah. And Phil walked that off. Incredible.
That's off to you.
Yeah, that's why, like, being a small child, getting into a wreck, I mean, you're so pliable at that point. That's why I said, like, every parent drops one of their child.
It's like Gumby.
Child.
You're just very.
I had one when I was a kid. So this is actually, I was looking up the release date of Ace Ventura 2. Me
Okay.
and my buddy Caleb were so excited for Ace Ventura 2. So my birthday was just 2 days before. The release date was November 10th for
Okay.
Ace Ventura 2. My mom said, I'll take you to the movie for your birthday. So me and my buddy Caleb jump in the back of the car, and it's November, and of course it's Illinois, so like all the roads are ice.
Yeah.
And we're going down this weird country back road to hit up this tiny little movie theater in a town like 15 minutes away, and my mom starts fishtailing, and we actually fall into a ditch on the right-hand side, and the car just completely flips upside down.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so my buddy and I, we didn't have our seatbelts on because we were kids, and my mom was responsible. And then we both like fell and hit our head. So we're a little bit dazed, obviously, from falling into the ditch. My mom had like a 92 Ford Taurus that had those like automatic seatbelts. Remember those?
Oh, yeah,
They like
yeah,
came
yeah.
across when you like started the car and everything. She was like choking on it because she was
Damn.
upside down. So my mom reupholstered stuff at the time. So she had like a little toolbox in the car. So I grabbed a pair of scissors and cut that seatbelt so she wouldn't choke to death. And then we had to like roll down the windows because we couldn't open the doors because there was snow on both sides.
Right.
So, I mean, I wouldn't say that was probably the closest near-death experience outside of me almost drowning in a swimming pool during swimming lessons because no one was paying attention to me.
Shouldn't there have been somebody there?
You think there would have been, but yeah, I mean, those were the closest. So I always think of when I almost died with Ace Ventura 2.
So, most important question: did you make the movie that day?
I never saw the movie until years later. Yeah.
Oh,
And ruined my birthday.
all right, keep them coming. You can comment and text 800-394-1061. What are your near-death experiences? All right, coming up next, my kid, Ella, in studio, because we're going to try some flavored Peeps. She's going to hand them out. She's going to let us know if we are right or not. And the best part about this is both Marshall and I hate Peeps.
Hate him, man.
So we're going to do
So gross.
our Peep Challenge. It's coming up next. Your Silver Chair, and tomorrow, Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Do I hate Easter if I hate Peeps? 'Cause
No,
if that's
no,
the
no,
case,
no, no.
then I just hate Easter.
No, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. But no, Peeps are just weird to me, man.
I'm excited.
I'm glad you are. Do you like Peeps?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So,
Do you like regular Peeps? Have you ever had the flavor Peeps before?
Yes, I've had one of the ones in here because we got it one year. But
so should we write it down so we're not cheating? You know.
What do you mean?
Should we write down our answer and then say it so it could be like, oh yeah, I was totally gonna say Tabasco.
Yeah, like this is gonna be like the match game type of thing. Yeah, that's fine. I can do that.
okay.
Um,
Some will be
We're not-
easier if you have your eyes open. That's my point. Do you
Okay.
want to do it with your eyes closed or?
I don't know. Because you'll be able to tell based on the color. You think so?
Some of them.
okay, that's fine. Yeah, we'll just do it. So what we'll do is we'll just
We'll go like
we're hit-
this. Yeah.
Like-
Take a bite.
Sean goes, French vanilla, Rocky Road, chocolate peanut butter, cookie dough. Scoop, there it is. Scoop, there it is. Happy Friday. Yes, happy Friday, Sean. Okay, so I'm going to go grab like a pad of paper or something.
Okay.
So we can,
Yeah,
we can
that's
do
fair.
that. Here, I'll grab one for both of us.
Okay, we got like 3 minutes. So. Oh yeah. That's Max. All right. So 6 different flavors. We'll do 3 in the first break. Hit a commercial. Come back. We'll do the next 3. You can hand them out in any order you want. It's up to you.
There's one that I think is going to be horrible.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So how many do you think we'll get? Are they that tricky, I guess is the question. Talking to
It's, none of them I would say are hard. It's trying to get to it.
Okay. Well, is it one of those things once you know, you'll be like,
yes,
oh, that's exactly what it is?
I smelled most of them, and most of them I went, oh, crap.
Okay. So if we smell them, it will give it away?
Oh, you can.
I'm just asking. I don't know what the rules are.
I mean, I'm just doing this because it's way too much sugary Peeps, and you don't like Peeps. So.
No, I don't. don't. So we'll see how well we do. Nothing's really on the line for this. I guess bragging rights. Who knows? Disgusting candy peep better.
And all of them are Peep brand Peeps.
Are there generic peeps?
I don't know if I'm saying there aren't any prank Peeps. They're
So it's not like we have puke peeps.
they're flavors Peeps has put out.
Okay.
So if that helps in any sense.
So they're not something gross that we're gonna be like, you guys suck because
Okay.
this is like the worst tasting thing ever.
They shouldn't.
Rules. We're making this up as we go along. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a little better.
I'm bright enough.
A little better. All right, just over a minute. Just over a minute.
Just so you know, I wrote a audio issue email to Tim, but I never sent it. Now I'm going to delete it. I'm going to regret
Okay.
that. I'm
Well,
going to
it's
regret that
working
because
so far.
something's going to pop up, but I regret that immediately. All right.
All right, we got about a minute, guys.
Also, everyone on the chat, if you were here yesterday, thank you for making yesterday our most watched show ever, according to minutes, according to an email I get. Sean goes, yuck, Peeps. I thought you said beets at first. My wife loves Peeps. Ugh.
Nah, peeps are disgusting.
Uh-oh, Tim's listening. He goes, audio issue. Yeah. So, Tim, we had an issue where when Gabe's daughter came in, sorry, Cotter's daughter came in, Ella, our left side was only working.
And then we went to go to the phones.
Yeah, and the phone had an issue.
but
so.
it
I think it was just having a tantrum. Anyway, you
itself
should
out.
come in immediately. Like, come in immediately and figure this stuff out.
All right, I'll be right back, guys. Good morning. Happy Friday. Be sure to get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. While you're there, like, follow, and subscribe. All right, so we're joined in studio by my daughter, Ella. Now, Ella.
Yes.
We talked the other day about how much you like to drop the F-bomb now.
Oh, yeah. That's a good point.
I only do that around you.
Well, you're around me now.
Right.
But you're on the air. Should I have fired up the delay for my kid? I got to ask.
Do you want to say the F
I
word
will
right
be
now?
responsible.
Don't say the F word right now.
Well, right. Well,
Don't even put that thought in her mind.
Do you just want to say the F word?
No, don't even say that.
Get it out of your system,
No.
Ella?
The
Don't even-
F word.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, who raised you?
I don't know.
Who raised
I
you?
don't know.
Wow.
This is
Oh my
my
gosh,
fault.
the parenting. We're gonna have to call someone.
This is my fault. All right, so Ella's joining us in studio because Easter is coming up on Sunday.
Mhm.
Peep is the official, I think, candy of Easter, unofficially.
Yeah, you would think so.
So there are
Cadbury egg.
I'm not a fan of Cadbury egg. Not
Really?
a fan of Peeps though either. So
Okay.
yeah, none of,
I like the goo in my mouth.
give me the Reese's chocolate eggs, just because it's Reese's.
Okay,
And it's
yep.
it comes with a lot of peanut butter in the egg.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, so we've got different flavored Peeps. Ella is going to hand us a Peep. We're going to take a bite, and we have to figure out what the flavor is.
Do we have to eat the whole thing?
I don't think so.
Well, here's the thing. They said they are certain colors, and that color would give it away. So I
Yeah.
guess we have to eat the whole
I
thing.
don't want to eat the whole thing.
I don't want to eat the whole thing either,
That's
but
6 Peeps.
I'm sorry, man.
I got a garbage can.
I don't.
It sounds like a you
I'm
problem.
just gonna throw it out the door then.
That's fine. That's fine. All right. Are we?
All right, we're not gonna eat the whole thing. We're just gonna take a bite.
Yeah.
And then we promise not to look at it. We'll throw it away.
Are we ready for Peep number 1?
Yeah, peep number
All right.
one.
All right, Ella, give us Peep
I'm
number
closing
1.
my eyes.
Peep number 1. All right.
All right, I have it. Here we go.
Oh, that's so gross. It feels like sandpaper.
Okay, now we're gonna write it down.
I don't even know.
It doesn't even have a flavor.
No, I mean, I don't know what that is. I'm just gonna take a weird guess.
Okay, here's my
I don't know.
guess.
Is
I'm gonna
it-
hold it up to the camera.
I don't know. I don't know.
My camera's reversed.
All right.
It actually said, is it lemon?
I'm
Lemon's my guess.
going cherry.
It was cotton candy.
No,
What?
it's disgusting.
Well, see, that's
It's more
it.
disgusting than anything.
Here's the thing. I almost just wanted to say marshmallow. Cotton candy makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
All right. We suck at this.
Good for me. I was able to get that out. I literally threw my peep out the door.
We suck at this.
All right. Here we go. All right,
All
here's
right.
the second peep.
Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm. I got one. I don't think it's right, but I got to
Oh,
guess.
I had a hair.
Ah!
What the hell?
Ella?
That was
What the hell is this? I get this right no matter what. You just fed me a hair. Ella, what is going on?
How long is it?
It ain't blonde. I'll tell you that.
All right. I got my guess.
What's
my
that?
guess.
Should have wrote disgusting. Cherry?
I'm going graham cracker.
Party cake.
Party cake?
What flavor is that? I hate this game. All right, one more.
I'm thinking about banning your child from the studio. All right, we have 60. One more.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
let's do
Jake
one
Thompson, my kid.
All
Come
right.
on. Oh,
more. What the hell is that?
what is that? That is disgusting. Oh.
Tropical crap.
Watermelon.
And Dad's the first one with a point.
Yeah.
It's so
Oh,
bad.
that is disgusting. All right.
If you thought Peeps sucked before, try the flavored
Oh
ones.
no, that is not good.
Oh,
All right, we got 3 more to get to.
cool.
More of our Peep challenge coming up. Cotter and Marshall show. Rock 106.1. Oh, that is
so
disgusting.
It's too
I thought
intense.
the cake batter one was going to be bad.
Oh no,
Sour
that watermelon is nasty.
This is why I don't want to show you.
No.
It's
Oh, okay.
It
Yeah.
looks like
Oh, okay.
they made it look like a watermelon.
Ugh.
It's sour though.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
is it?
gross.
No, it's yeah, gross is the best way to
Yeah,
describe
I was going to give you watermelon. I mean, we got
I think-
graham cracker for.
I think I nailed it with tropical crap.
it. Half point. Half point.
I get hit at 0.5.
I'd give
Point
you a
five
half
for that.
point on that. Normally I'd argue with you.
Uh,
but, ugh, just
all
for
right.
suffering through that.
Well, happy Easter, everyone. Jesus.
We're gonna come right out of spots.
Okay. Greg says, I like that Cotter Jr. has the evil laugh. Sean goes, my wife likes them after they get stale.
Oh,
Peeps.
what?
He wrote disgusting.
that's divorce-worthy.
Wanda goes, yeah, do it. My daughter's favorite word was shit. She said, Mom, I got to say my favorite word or I'm going to explode. Who am I to steal her joy? Yo, that
Oh.
is gross.
Oh. Watermelon is nasty.
Yeah, not my favorite.
You let me say a bad word on the air
No,
for a
you-
break.
You recorded something for a segment for Billy.
Mm.
Because she did Billy's nursery rhymes.
You were the one who let me say it.
Oh, I
though,
know.
So
Oh, I know. We needed a small child because it was a small child at the
Yeah.
time. So we needed a small child saying, what was it, bitchin'? Bitch? Bitchin'?
it was. It's time for Aunt Billy's nursery rhyme, bitches.
That's
I
it.
Yeah.
still remember that
So-
line.
so
'cause
she-
I was. I mean,
She blames you for teaching her the words.
I'm sure
is
she
what
blames
I'm
me
getting
for
right
many
here.
things.
Yeah. Yeah. You taught me, bitch. And that's why she says the F word today.
All right, that watermelon.
That was
not-
bad.
That
was real bad.
The other two almost were just like Peeps.
yeah.
If you honestly, if you enjoy Peeps and you like go out of your way to eat Peeps, sometimes I would question your flavor profile because they taste like nothing. They taste like marshmallow, maybe.
I
Coat
like
it.
Peeps.
They don't. I mean, seriously, when it comes to Easter candy, here's my power rankings of Easter candy. 1, Cadbury egg. I mean, if you're thinking of overall, like when you think Easter candies,
Right.
I'm gonna go Cadbury egg 1. I'm gonna go, and here's the thing: like the Reese's eggs,
It doesn't count.
They
I
don't
get
count.
it, but it does because technically it's an Easter
Fine.
candy.
Reese's egg 2. 3. I'm gonna go Hollow Bunny because I love the disappointment. I love the disappointment
Yeah.
where I'm like, yo, this is going to be some thick ass chocolate. And then it's just this hollow
Yeah.
thing, just like me. So, yeah, I think those would be and any other Easter candies, like at the end of it.
Well, I mean, I'm thinking of Easter. I don't like Cadbury egg. Don't like Peeps. I'm not a fan of jelly beans, unless they're like some of the Jelly Belly stuff.
Oh, yeah, I don't care for those either.
They're
What about just like the little chocolate eggs
eggs? Those are okay.
that have like crunch in them?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about that life.
Those are okay.
I'm about
I like
that life.
those. And then the Reese's peanut butter cups or eggs. But there's not a lot of Easter candy that I'm like, gotta get me some of that.
Yeah, Easter is not my number one candy. Halloween, obviously. is.
Yeah, there's so many options.
Yeah.
probably.
Well, there's Reese's shaped pumpkins
Everywhere.
and that's obviously the best one ever.
There's the little pumpkin sugar.
Those are the most disgusting. Your wife.
Oh, the
those
what? Yeah,
things your
those,
wife eats.
The mallow
Yeah,
pumpkins.
those are
like-
better candy corn.
The better.
It's bigger versions of candy
Oh.
corn.
I don't know. Honestly, I prefer candy corn over those
They're both
the
disgusting.
pumpkins. I know they're like the same exact thing, but that's my preferred
Might as
method.
well just eat a candle.
I just like them. I just like smaller portions of it. I love it in corn size. 'Cause I'm from Illinois. Sean says I've seen some very awful flavors up here in Minnesota. I'll save saying them until after you guys are done, just in case they aren't limited just here. Thank you.
Yeah, that watermelon. Ugh.
Yeah. So what do we have? So we had watermelon. What were the other two? Party cake.
Party cake and cotton candy.
Cotton
Cotton
candy.
Gross. Reba Dantes goes, candy corn is the worst candy
Dude,
ever, and
I'm
it's
right there
associated
with
to
you,
the
man.
best holiday.
Candy corn is hideous.
Honestly, I never really eat it, but I mean, if I had an opportunity, I would go
Right.
for candy corn all over the mallow pumpkins.
That's fair. All right, we got about 15 guys. We'll be right back. Check out the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We're in the studio with my daughter playing a game that proves that she just hates me.
Mm-hmm.
It is
Hates us.
hates both of us.
Yeah.
Flavored Peeps. It is Easter time. Peep is very popular at this time of year, so they have come out with a bunch of different flavored Peeps.
Is this the first year they've done that, or has this been happening
No.
for a
This
while?
has been a while because I've had some of these.
Okay.
So we had 3 different flavors already. The first one was cotton candy. The second one was party cake.
Party cake, really?
The third one was disgusting. Sour watermelon.
Yeah, and you got that one right. I have not gotten any right. I don't think I'm going to get any of these right.
Oh, this is so gross. All right, so we have 3 more to go. Let's see how
All
we
right,
do.
let's
Ella,
Close your eyes, Cotter. Close your eyes.
Eyes are closed.
All right.
There's the Peep.
Next one.
Bite it off.
I'm literally throwing mine out of the studio.
Oh, I'm gonna go. Yeah. Okay, I got mine.
I got mine.
I'm going cherry.
I'm going cherry as well. Is it cherry?
It's a fruit punch, but I may give that because it tastes
Half a
lovely.
point.
We'll take a half.
Yeah,
point.
we'll take it.
Half
Yeah.
point.
Okay,
Half
we're at
point.
half
Half
a
point,
point.
sure.
Okay,
All right, got a point and a
congratulations.
half, point and a half.
Congrats, Cotter.
Point and a
Congrats.
half. Feeling good now. Feeling good. All right, on a roll. On a
Okay,
roll, guys.
yeah, let's go.
All
Let's
right,
go. We can do this.
Next one. Next one. Next Peep.
All right, here we go. Oh, missed that one.
You hit the door.
What is that?
Oh, I know what that is.
Oh, that was not good.
I probably spelled it wrong.
Peppermint?
I said black licorice.
Root beer.
What?
Really?
How is that root beer?
I mean, maybe if you combine both of ours.
Ugh. I love root beer.
Why would they make root beer?
Ugh.
Do they hate people? Do
Yes,
they hate their
yes.
customers?
All right, last one.
All right.
It's almost
Yeah.
done.
All right. Once again, we're testing Peeps and their flavors. They have new flavors. Oh. This is gross. Oh. Yeah, I know what that is. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Cinnamon.
Yeah, I wrote
sugar.
cinnamon.
I will give cinnamon. This one is hot tamales. I know
Okay.
I said no branded.
Oh.
I learned through researching this, Peeps owns, like, hot tamales and Peeps are owned by the same company.
Okay. That's a half point, too. All right, so I wound up with 1 point. Thank God.
I got 2, I think, total then.
Yeah. Well, congrats for winning the
Oh.
Peeps flavor challenge. Guys, those were terrible.
Yeah, no.
Those were not good.
Ugh.
Unless Peeps wants to sponsor the show next year, I'm going to hold to that statement.
All right, Ella, thank you so much for coming by and being our judge.
Cotter's daughter, congratulations for living with your father.
She's been fine.
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
She just says the F word a lot.
All right, we've got more Cotter and Marshall show coming up next. Rock
You wanna say the F word?
Rock 106.1.
We're on the stream now. You can say the F word
No, don't
right
say
now
the
if
F
you want.
word.
No,
You have the opportunity to say the F word right now.
no.
You ever want to say the F word on the radio? You can say it right now. This is your one opportunity. Repeat after me. Fuck. Maybe she'll do it. We'll see if she does. Greg says, I know now why Cotter has his daughter giving out the Peeps. If your eyes are closed, what's to stop anyone from handing you a turd? Hashtag same.
That's true. That's true.
Wow. Those honestly were terrible.
That was disgusting.
Not
The last one was the best. The cinnamon one, the hot tamale one, that was the best one.
Really?
Yeah. No?
My preferred out of all those would probably be the watermelon.
Really?
Yeah.
That was hideous.
I don't know. Maybe not. I'm so scarred
Would
from
you
it.
like to try it again so
No.
you can
No.
confirm that?
I didn't like party cake. What was the first one again?
Cotton candy.
Cotton
Cotton
candy.
candy.
That just tasted like
I
a
like-
peep.
Cherry. What was the cherry?
Fruit punch.
Fruit punch.
Give me fruit punch.
I don't-
I'll take fruit punch out of all of them. That's
Okay.
maybe the best.
You want another one?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
No, we don't.
Let's see. Sean goes, there's a Peep store in the Mall of America. They have a giant peep in the middle of the store. Ugh. Like a real one?
You should go up and take a bite.
Can you imagine all the people that have touched it? Yeah.
All right.
Well, thanks, Ella. Thanks for coming. Want to say the F word?
No.
All right. Think
If
you
I
missed.
ever find a banana peep, I'll come back.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
no. Why
Connor
does
would
she
love
hate
that.
me?
You taught her the F word. All right. Connor's seeing his family out. Thanks for hanging around this morning. Weird little Easter show heading into the weekend. Top of the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to talk about some of the April Fool's jokes that companies put on yesterday. Obviously, yesterday was April Fool's. I played a little one on Cotter. He did not like it. So we'll talk about that as well. We have Fire Away Friday. We'll play your song that you guys voted for on our Facebook pages, and then we'll play trivia to wrap up the 8 o'clock hour. Give away more Extreme Monster Truck Spring National tickets. And you know what? We'll do VIP tickets again. We'll hook you up with those. Hold on, let me adjust my light. What?
This is peeps in the hallway.
Oh, yeah, it's a peep graveyard out there, man. I wasn't going to allow those things to stay in here. All right. Yeah, so every time I took a bite of one of those peeps, I just dished it right out the door here. Peeps, without a doubt, Peeps are my least favorite candy, possibly ever. Especially Easter candy. Let's see. Sean says, I've seen s'mores, dill pickle, strawberry rhubarb, hot cocoa, sweet corn. You saw sweet corn Peeps? That's the one I wish we had. Good golly. Peeps are disgusting.
That was gross.
I'm going to go clean my mess real quick.
All right. Thanks to my kid and my wife for stopping by. Ugh. All right, so coming up top of the 8 o'clock hour, we're going to talk some companies that did April Fool's Day jokes. Most companies took last year off because of the pandemic. Some still refrained from doing anything, but there was a couple good ones. And then Two Tides even did one locally, which I thought was kind of funny.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite one involved a band. It wasn't on this list. I'd seen it someplace else. A band and a convenience store.
Sounds fun. Let's see. There's my music news. Nailed it. Trivia, music news. More importantly, where is my
you looking
April
for?
Fool sheets? Oh, maybe I knew I wrote it. Sean goes, and no, it's a fake giant peep, but they do have a monster one, like the size of pumpkins. Ooh.
Ugh. That's like the really big gummy bears. You're like, why does anybody need that? It's just gross.
Tim right there. Do you want to get ants? This is how we get ants. I picked them up and threw them all in the garbage, Tim, just to clear that situation up. I did pick up after myself. Unlike some other coworkers who I won't name. Stacy. Wait, did I just? Oh, shit. I really thought I was going to get your kid to say the F word. I thought with enough peer pressure she would say fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. There was part of me that was worried, though. I'm not gonna lie. It just, just happens. She just says it occasionally. I'm just like, oh, don't say it on the air.
Occasionally?
Don't say it on the air.
How many times do you think your kid says the F word a day? It's
Uh,
gone from zero to
zero.
a staggering amount because it's an issue for you.
Well, no, I mean it's not an issue. It's just still I'm not used to it
Right.
yet. Still, I mean,
Average.
I would say 10 times a day. on
10
average.
times a day?
Probably.
What is she? Is she just being like, fuck, this is good chili?
I mean, she is doing Andrew Dice Clay routines.
Hey! Hey, Mom, pick up those fucking clothes! Hey!
So, yeah. No, I don't know. I wouldn't know. I mean, because she said it, she said it a couple times last night. It was talking about something. I don't remember what it was, but dropped it a few times in a row.
You didn't say nothing? Did you just...
No, I mean, like I said, it doesn't bother me. It's still weird to hear. That's
Right.
all.
That's funny, man. So obviously we're coming up to Beer for Breakfast in the 9 o'clock hour. Wayne from Beer Label Society, a gentleman who runs a Facebook page that has over like 12,000 likes on it. And
No, good.
okay, you gave a really like worried face
no,
there.
no,
Okay, who has over 12,000 likes on it. He's going to be joining us for Beer for Breakfast. But next week we have the gentleman from Moon River. They're
Nice,
coming.
Mike.
Yeah, Mike's coming in. He's going to bring in a beer. They literally just finished up. We stopped into Moon River just the other day, and he made Cotter take a sip before he left. So
Yeah.
you actually had a
That's
small
good.
little preview of the beer that we're going to try next Friday. Sean says 10 F-bombs a day are rookie numbers in this racket. You got to pump those numbers. Everything good on the text there?
Yeah, I just had a couple near-death experiences.
Ah, no way. Really?
I know, yeah.
Good ones?
Yeah, near-death experience. 2 of them in 2005. Got hit on the head. It was pronounced at the scene.
What?
It was pronounced at the scene, but came back. Was messed up in the hospital, nursing home for 6 months. 2014 had pneumonia, meningitis. Was very close to dead, but got my last rites. But once again, somehow recovered. Spent 11 days in the hospital. Don't remember 8 days of the 11. Call me if you want if this qualifies. Damn.
Oh, my God. Anyone who loves and been wanting to get a PS5 or Xbox, just got an email from GameStop 1 minute ago saying that you can check the availability. They'll be going live soon, online only. So once again, if you're looking for a PS5 or an Xbox Series X or Xbox Series S, sorry about that, they're selling them in bundles on GameStop in mere minutes. So just in case you're looking, I know some people still are. Heads up. I bought in 3 PS5, so I'm out of that racket. I'm retired. Okay. I think I possibly accidentally threw away my notes on the April Fools.
Okay.
I got them in here somewhere, I think.
All right, we still have about 6 minutes.
Oh, okay.
We got
Sorry, I didn't realize we had all that time.
Yeah, got Foo Fighters playing now, and then we got Metallica and our Sandman. We'll talk after that.
Well, this is a good question for everyone. Yeah, Moon River, right? If you could be the patron saint of something, what would it be?
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm going to answer for your daughter, the F word. Ella would be the patron saint of the F word. She loves it that much.
She does.
Mhm.
She does.
Wanda says, I wouldn't mind a new Xbox, but I have to find time to play. It's true. Take it on the road with you. Have it delivered to your hotel.
The patron saint of dive bars.
Okay.
Just because I think that would be something if there was such a thing. It's a dive bar. They would have your likeness in the bar just by default,
Right.
Because it would just go with the the decor of. There's really no decor.
Mhm.
It's a dive bar. There would be toast to your name on a daily basis.
Right.
Patron saint of the dive bar.
I love to be the patron saint of $20 bills. So essentially, wherever I go, people would shower me with $20 bills. And then I would just wear clothes that had essentially like buckets all over them so I could gather them when I walk through establishments.
Well, I mean, I think if you're the patron saint, you'd be dead. So there's no.
Well, I mean,
Can't become a saint while you're alive.
really?
Gotta be dead.
No, is that a rule?
Yeah, you gotta be dead, and then they have to have like proven miracles to be a saint, to be sainted.
Patron saint
I think to be.
requirements.
Now I don't know. Patron saint could be different. You know, they could be looser with the rules, but to be a saint, I think you got to be dead. You have to have at least 2 proven miracles.
All right, how does someone become a saint? Step 1, wait 5 years or don't. The process to make someone a saint cannot normally start until at least 5 years after their death.
Yeah.
Step 2, become a servant of God. Ugh. Step 3, show proof of a life of heroic virtue.
You're screwed.
Step 4. Step 4, verified miracles.
Yeah.
And step 5, canonization. I don't even know what that word is. What is
Canonization.
canonization? Is that like,
I don't know what it is.
let's see. In the Roman Catholic Church, the official admission of a dead person into sainthood, admission into a canon of literacy or artistic work. Oh, someone just paints my picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dope. Easy. Wanda said the patron saint of destroyed soul because my kids have sucked the life out of me. Darkest timeline. We're on the darkest timeline of Wanda, everyone. Watch out. Everyone say something nice about Wanda in the chat right now.
We love you, Wanda.
She needs some positive energy. She needs those positive vibes right now, apparently. Wanda, your hair is nice. Although I don't know what it looks like, really. I've seen pictures, but I haven't examined your hair thoroughly. But I'm going to go ahead and say it's nice. So there you go. Man, we need to become the patron saint of something.
I'm not ready to die. You know.
You have a better shot at becoming a patron saint than I do.
Why?
Because I'm a terrible person. The patron saint, patron?
Patron. Yeah.
Yeah, patron saint of something.
Telling you,
That's a good
of the
question.
dive bar. I want that.
Let's see. All of the love from all 10,000 lakes, Wanda. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
All of the love. There's a lot of lakes up there.
Not skimping on any of it.
Yeah.
All of the love.
All of the love. All right, we got a couple minutes left. Let's go ahead and get one more question in before we jump into the 8 o'clock hour. We'll do a little roundup of all the April Fool's jokes that happened yesterday. If you could get access to one person's phone and look at all of their shit, who would it be?
I don't know. I mean, am I that interested in anybody's phone that much? Is that even something?
You're
that-
not answering the question.
I know, but I'm just trying to think.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
Oh, I can tell. Ooh, Elon Musk is a great answer.
My initial thought is The Rock, just because I'm curious how that guy gets through a day, because he's got to be one of the busiest people on the planet, constantly working. So I'd be interested to see what that's like.
I'm going to go with the obvious one that could possibly make me money. I'm going to go with one of the younger Kardashians, because
Okay.
they obviously talk crap about the other Kardashians. It probably has some real scandalous stuff in there.
Right.
And probably a lot of other people's stuff in there. I'm going to go with which one? Kendall? What's the other one?
I don't know. Kim and Chloe.
I'll go with the one that's a billionaire because of her makeup line.
Yeah.
Whichever
that
Kardashian
Kendall?
that is.
The youngest one?
There's Kendall. No, not Chloe. Kardashian sisters.
I'm still tasting sour watermelon peep.
Kylie Jenner. Or Kylie.
Okay.
Yeah, that one. I think that's the one that has all the makeup and stuff. I'll take her phone. That's it. Thank you, Kylie. Yes. Yeah, I bet you there's all sorts of real scandalous stuff in there. Give me that phone. I would sell it to the tabloids, and I'd make a ton of money.
Yeah, probably. All right, got under a minute. Hit up the 8 o'clock hour, second half of the show. This went by quick again. I like it.
Oh, yeah. 2 more hours. Well, technically, I'm going to say 3 more hours. My weekend starts.
3?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm leaving at 11 o'clock today.
Okay.
I got a few work things I got to do. I'm going to give myself an hour after the show. And that's people are guessing. Courtney? I think it's Kylie. Kylie has the makeup line. Yeah, give me her phone and I'm in. Dude, but Elon Musk would be probably wild to
That's
look
a great.
into.
Yeah, no.
Like
that's
I
a
wouldn't
great
even
answer.
understand how to use most of his apps. I just want to sit down with Elon Musk and I just want to do like a 2-hour interview like Rogan style but I just want to talk about Starbase Texas.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. Happy Friday. Thanks for hanging out today. Everybody on the stream, thank you for being there. Everybody listening over the radio, thank you. Get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can also listen on your in-home smart speaker. You can download the app for free or get us at rock1061.com. Now, yesterday was April Fool's Day. There is a video that Marshall put together of me starting the fire with a flint.
Yeah.
All that matters is I started that damn fire with a flint.
Yeah.
But I think you found like a sound effects website somewhere and just said, yes, all of them, please.
Yeah, so what happened was I challenged Cotter to start a fire in his backyard because I didn't think he could do it.
I did it.
20 minutes later, he did pull it off.
I said 15 to 20.
Yeah, he did pull it off. So I once again, kudos, Cotter.
Thank you.
You've leveled up in your manhood. 100 experience points to you.
I'll take it.
You're awesome. But you were having issues editing the video because we wanted to share it with all you guys as exclusive content to our YouTube page. You were having issues.
Yep.
But then you said, hey, Marshall, you're a video guy. You do some video stuff. Why don't you take care of this for us? And I was like, yes, I will. Not a problem. And then, I downloaded a free sound effects library, and I just loaded your video with farts and dolphins and children clapping for you, and I honestly thought it was hilarious.
No, it was funny. I got a kick out of watching it. For whatever reason, every time the kids started clapping and applauding, it just felt so out of place. It made me laugh. I'm like, I don't know why there are a group of young children applauding me right now, but it's kind of funny.
There's a point towards the end of the video where you go, oh, it's smoking, and then I played like some Dr. Dre music. I thought that was funny.
That was good stuff. So you can see that on the YouTube page. I think it's also shared to the Facebook pages as well. Now, typically every year on April Fool's Day, different companies don't pull pranks. I would say more April Fool's Day jokes. Now, because of the pandemic, most of the companies took last year off. There's still several that took this year off, but there are some that had a little bit of fun. Velveeta, they made an ad for a fake line of skincare products made out of liquid cheese.
Hilarious.
Outback Steakhouse made fake lipstick that the colors were different temperatures of cooked steak. I'm surprised that's not a thing.
Yeah, I feel like that there's some of these companies thought they were outsmarting themselves or didn't think they were outsmarting themselves, but they did because these are actually legit products they should probably make.
Lego needs to have this. They made an ad for smart bricks that move out of the way as you walk so you won't step on them.
That's actually a really great one.
Dude, how much money is Lego already making? You come up with this? Shoot, you're good. Bud Light Seltzer announced a pizza flavor.
I believe that. That's one I actually believed. I was like, yep, we're at this point. We're at this point in life where there's pizza flavored.
Green Giant and Peeps teamed up to announce a cauliflower flavored Peeps.
After what we just went through, I believe that as well.
Duolingo created a toilet paper that teaches you a foreign language.
I didn't see that one.
Taking the term smartass to a whole new level.
Okay, there it is.
Jif made exfoliating face masks made from peanut butter.
We talked about this earlier. We could literally eat or use peanut butter on anything. We'd probably accept it in our lives.
Yeah, I'm surprised that's not a thing. I would look at that and go, okay, I get that.
I'll do that. Yeah, Two Tides did one too, didn't they?
They did. They posted on Facebook a new beer called Fluffed, and they do a lot of stuff with marshmallow. A lot of IPAs with marshmallow. So I'm like, oh, cool. New beer from Two Tides. I'm in. And then I looked at it. It's like, it's 100% marshmallow.
Yeah, it was like a beaker full of marshmallows.
I went, okay. A couple of my favorites, though. The band 311 teamed up with the convenience store 7-Eleven.
Oh.
And they switched Twitter accounts for the day.
Oh, that's awesome.
And they just kind of, they created a 311 logo that looked like the 7-Eleven logo. And they just tweeted from each other's accounts, which I thought was good. But then Adult Swim had some fun with Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah.
They did the Rick and Morty Babies, a kid-friendly version of the show. It would be 2 minutes long. And they just did the intro of the show, but they're as little babies.
It was absolutely adorable.
So some people had some fun with April Fools. Marshall had the video put together of me starting the fire. What'd you call it? Farting the fire?
Yeah, Cotter farts a fire. So starts a fire. Get it? Comedy never stops with me.
All right, you can check it out on our YouTube page. You get the link also over at the Rock 1061 Facebook page. Coming up next, we're going to talk Fire Away Friday. Still got a chance to pick a song that we're going to play a little bit later on in the hour. Here's Chevelle, Self-Destructor, Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging around. Our bosses showed up, Cotter.
Aaron!
Yeah, so I'll do it actually once again, just in case you didn't see Cotter's video yesterday. I'll go ahead and drop the link in the chat. Once again, Cotter asked me to edit his fire video, which was a huge mistake, as he found out. And I had some fun with it. So I'll go ahead once again and drop that link in the chat, which obviously I hit the wrong keyboard. There you guys go. Let's see. I laughed so hard at that video. Oh, my God, it was great. It's the Boy Scouts clapping for you. That joke hit me on different levels. Sean goes, also, Harpoon did a new Dunkin' Donuts bacon, egg, and cheese ale.
I'm guessing that was April Fool's Day, right?
No, was it April Fool's or is that real?
Because they do the Harpoon worked with Dunkin' on those beers.
Yeah, they do have a couple different Dunkin' beers.
That
they had a
one's-
pumpkin one, and they
yeah.
had like a regular coffee one.
Yeah, the coffee one to me, for Harpoon, I was disappointed. I mean, it legit tastes like an ice brewed coffee, but it's coffee bitter, not in a good beer bitter way. It just wasn't my thing.
Sean, April Fool's. Damn it. Dude, if it was real, I was going to make you send us a bottle of that. I would just message you money for that. All right, Cotter, what's up?
There's the ad. That's funny. The fake ad.
Oh.
Dunkin' bacon, egg, and cheese. Yeah, brown ale.
I would have totally drank that.
The guy next to the vat where they make the beer in is dumping the big old bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches into it.
He goes, I'm pretty sure it looked very photoshopped. It did. We just saw a picture of it.
It looked bad, but funny.
Cotter, what do we have up next?
Up next is Fire Away Friday.
Nice. So we asked you guys to vote on 3 different AC/DC songs for Fire Away Friday from their Dirty Deeds album. It's their 40th anniversary. Big Balls was one of the songs that we put out there, and I think that one is winning by far and away, has the most votes. Coming up here less than an hour, we have Wayne from the Beer Label Society, dude who runs a local Facebook page that has hundreds and thousands of fans that follow him. He just kind of reposts what the breweries are doing across America. A big-time beer guy. He's going to stop in, do beer for breakfast with us. You have the longest text message.
Right?
Is that like a psycho ex-girlfriend who found you?
No, it's the guy that sent me the 2 near-death experiences. It was
Just sharing another?
Jesus.
Obviously, lots of stuff going on this weekend. Just in case you're wondering, obviously, Godzilla vs. Kong is out, so you can watch that. Episode 3 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is out. Tomorrow is the final 2, kind of the final 2 games of March Madness until we hit the championship on Monday. So you have 2 games to watch tomorrow night. Weather is kind of okay. It's going to be like mid-60s over the weekend, and then our temperatures go back to normal in the 80s, getting into the summertime where we can actually enjoy ourselves, have a little patio drinking weather. Nothing I love more than some good patio drinking weather. And then I got to load a vehicle up for you because you're going to be out at the Red Shoes 5K tomorrow. So I got to make sure I do that, and then I got to make sure my vehicle's loaded up for my event tomorrow. So all sorts of cool stuff going on. Also, speaking of beer, Debilation Brewing in Richmond Hill is officially opening on April 9th.
I'm so bummed.
Next Friday.
Not that they're opening, but the fact that I won't be here for it.
You have to go pick up your kid in Kent, Ohio, but I'll be there broadcasting live from 7 to 9. Going to be live music, and obviously the grand opening of Debilation Brewing Company. I don't know how many beers they'll have available, but I'm hoping to get Dave on, and hopefully maybe we could talk to him sometime next week in regards to what they have going on before our remote there on Friday night, or my remote there on Friday night.
I'm excited. This is taking a little bit longer. Dave was running into some issues with certain things getting everything up and running, but it sounds like finally it's going to be open. I love this. It's going to be like 15 minutes from my house, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, and
Oh,
Debilation Brewing Company is like right off the 95.
We'll,
Kind of on the far side of Richmond Hill, closer to, it's more like the south side of Richmond
we will become best friends, me and the brewery.
Hill. The people who work there will hate you.
That's
but
fine.
The building
That's
will
fine.
love you.
That's going to love me.
Those four walls scream my name every time I come in. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited to go out there next Friday, broadcast live from 7 to 9. Once again, live music at Debilation Brewing Company, brand new brewery in Richmond Hill. Make sure to look them up on Facebook, like them there and all the other places.
All right, I'll be right back. All right, thanks for hanging out this morning. Coming up after 9 o'clock, Beer for Breakfast, brought to you by Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt. We're going to have Wayne from the Beer Label Society in studio talking and drinking some beer. Cannot wait for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's coming up at 9 o'clock. Now, it is Fire Away Friday, and it is the 40th anniversary of the release of AC/DC's Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap album. Now, this is the American release, as the Australian release was actually in like 76.
What?
And then like years later, they finally release it in the United States. So you can vote for one of these three songs. We're going to play it here in just a bit. It's either Dirty Deeds,
Right?
Big Balls,
Yep.
or Jailbreak.
And Big Balls is the leader, I think, by 1,000 votes right now.
Yeah, we'll have to check again, but you still have time to vote, which you can do at the Rock 1061 and the Cotter and Marshall Facebook pages. Fire Away Fridays coming up. We're going to play a tune from AC/DC's Dirty Deeds. It's up to you. It's either the title track, it's Big Balls, or it's Jailbreak. Vote now. Rock 1061 and Cotter and Marshall Show on Facebook. We're coming back. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061.
And guys, talking about Debilation Brewing, I went ahead and dropped the link to their Facebook into the chat. So if you want to check them out on Facebook, you can. Once again, they're in Richmond Hill. Going to be a great brewery. Can't wait to check them out. I've been following along with their progress on the build out of this building, and it looks outstanding. They built a patio section. I just can't wait to go out and check that out next Friday from 7 to 9. I'll be out there broadcasting live for the grand opening, live music, and of course, hopefully, some great beers. Can't wait to check them out.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
How much time do we got?
Let's see. 7, 8 minutes.
Perfect. This is the perfect time to escape the studio for a minute. I'll be back.
All right. So looking, let me count them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Yep, Big Balls looks to be the winner. You can change it now, though, if you want. Vote the Rock 1061 Facebook page for Fire Away Friday. Okay, let's see. Coach's Corner, now our sponsor of Beer for Breakfast. Let's see what they've got coming up this weekend. I know they got some shows on the way. It was cool. So when I lived on Wilmington Island, I would just hit up Coach's on the way home. Always a great time. Soundgarden, I mean, they've just done some great shows over there. They've been doing some shows as soon as they could, even during the pandemic. But everything was super smart. They were really good with everything, keeping everything socially distanced and safe. So it's a lot of fun to head down there for a show. Let's see, coming up tonight. Let's see, where are we at here? It's Jason. Sorry, I'm writing stuff down as we go. My apologies, guys. My apologies. Wade. That's tonight. Let's see. Bad Company Experience tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Sorry, guys. I'll get back to you in a second. I apologize. I got High Velocity and Night Train coming up. All right. Night Train coming up. GNR Tribute. All right, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right. That's just coaches.net. Coaches.net. All right, perfect. There we go. That's set. That is set. All right. So, still got a little bit of time. Saliva, click, click, boom is on the way. Thank you for hanging out. Got to be big balls. Yep. I think that's what we're looking at, man. That's what we're looking at. I think we're going to get some big balls here in just a bit. Yeah, Debilation Brewing, though, man. I obviously we're fans of local breweries. Not that any of them are that far from my house, but gonna have one in Richmond Hill. So I'm super excited about that. Gibby, what's going on, man? Good morning, man. Good morning. Thank you for joining. Hopefully things are going well. Day is flying by, man. So happy it's a Friday. I'll be up tomorrow for the Red Shoes run. That'll be cool. Just to go out and hang out with people. I really don't have any plans on Saturday, man. This weekend shouldn't be that involved. Next weekend, I have to go to Kent, Ohio to pick up my kid. So as soon as the show's over next Friday, I'm driving 12 hours. That'll be great. Getting to Kent, sleeping, getting up, loading my car, driving back for another 12 hours. So I will spend a majority of my weekend in my car. And the track record I've had lately with my car on long trips is not great. So to say I'm a little skeptical about driving it is not an understatement. All right. Let's see. So I'm going to put that there, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be the song. All right. So you still have a little bit of time, but it looks like Big Balls is going to be the choice. Haven't heard that tune in a while. I remember the first time I heard it, I was probably in junior high, and it was the typical junior high 13-year-old boy response to that song. He said balls. He said big balls. So yeah, that was my response. You know what? Still my response to this day. All right. All right. Beer for breakfast brought to you by Coach's Corner. John and the guys over at Coach's. I've known them for years now. Great guys. Always do a lot of stuff for the community. Super nice, super local, and it's a great place, man. Great place. Food's good. Love the whole vibe there. Let's see anything else. No. Oh, trivia's on the way. So hopefully somebody's ready to take one of us on. Marshall's streak ended yesterday. Adam took him down. Really hoping for something pretty epic, some Undertaker type run. It's not going to happen. I guess we could come back and maybe somebody can go on a winning streak. So we'll see. Found it. LOL. Can't wait to get back to Georgia to visit. Hopefully soon. All right, yeah, man. It'd be nice to see you, Sean. You get back, hit us up. Hit us up. Hit us up. Get together for beers. All right. All right, 2.5 minutes. Gonna play our Fire Away Friday tune of the day. Let's see. Oops, wrong side. Wrong side. Then we got trivia. Then it's trivia. That is going to be good. Oh, no, can't do that. Can't do that. I'll move that down. Sorry, I'm talking to myself, guys. It's a bad habit. I do it all the time. Let's see. Figure crap out. All right, move that. Nope. I'm gonna copy that. Going to put that there. All right, good. I think we're set now. I just had to get everything ready for trivia, which is coming up. All right, there we go. All right, so trivia is coming up in a little bit. Fire Away Friday. 99.9% sure it's going to be big balls unless there's a run on anything else. Jailbreak was second, but not even close.
Oh, Jesus, man. I exercised some demons in the restroom.
You were gone for a bit,
I'm
man.
glad no one came to work today because they would regret it.
Is there nobody over there?
Stacy's over there,
Okay.
but she's not a person.
Come on.
Stacy talks more about bowel movements than I do. So
That's true.
I'm never going to feel bad for that.
Bowel movements and your mom.
Yeah. What did Gibby say? Oh, yes. Gibby, I did lose yesterday, man. I officially got my first one.
Yeah.
It took a month. I lasted the first month of the show without a loss. I feel pretty good about that.
So how many wins in a row?
I had 8 wins in a row.
Okay, so that just gives us a bar has been set.
Yeah.
Now one of us has to go on a run. All right.
It needs
We'll
to be
back.
you.
We'll be back.
It's your turn, man.
I'm trying. So trying. Happy Friday. Get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. You can also listen on your in-home smart speaker. Download the app for free. You can find us in the App Store and Google Play. Also, the website, rock1061.com. So it is Fire Away Friday. We do this every week. Thursday night, we post to the Facebook pages and let you vote for one of 3 songs. Today, we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of AC/DC's Dirty Deeds album. Song choices are Dirty Deeds, the title track, Big Balls, or Jailbreak. And I think the vote proves we're all still just 12-year-old boys.
Well, maybe 8-year-old boys. But this song, I mean, dude, I love this song.
I do too, man. It's like I was saying, I remember the first time I heard it, I was probably in junior high, and you're like, he said big balls.
Yeah, yeah.
And I still do the same thing every time I hear it.
And then he's like, he said it again.
So hands down. I mean, Jailbreak was second.
Yep.
But it was not even close.
Yeah.
Today's Fire Away Friday song of the day. It is Big Balls.
Yeah.
AC/DC, Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Gibby, I'm going to have to rewatch your reaction. Yeah, so I'm going to put up, I didn't get to it yesterday because obviously I spent 2 hours putting together Cotter's epic fart video. But Chicks on Dudes, oh my gosh, I think that did go up. I just didn't wrap it up. Anyway, Chicks on Dudes this week, and of course, my losing segment of trivia is going to be going up officially here today. And then we'll have Beer for Breakfast, today's segment that we'll do with Wayne, come out over the weekend as well. So always what we do is just about every day we do a standalone segment from the show. What we think is probably the best from the show go up as a special video on our YouTube page. So it's a good idea to subscribe, people. Sean goes, Debulation's logo is pretty cool. Living in Minnesota, there's a lot of Norse Viking related stuff.
Yeah,
I really want to check this place out now. Yeah. Well, I'll let you know how it is. It's going to be opening next Friday, so I'll be broadcasting live from there from 7 to 9.
What we need to do is hit up Dave and be like, dude, I can't make it Friday. I'm bummed. Can we come out Thursday and sample a few before doors open?
Well, actually, it kind of works out where we do have an opening. I think the following Beer for Breakfast is open. So
Okay.
maybe we could just get Dave to come in
I like
and
that.
bring you that beer.
I like that.
Gibby says, yeah, those sound effects, though. LOL.
Well, I mean, the video is what it is. I mean, it's me trying to start a fire for 20 minutes. I mean, it's not the most enthralling thing, and I get that. So, I mean, it spiced it up in all the right places.
Yeah, I think I actually shared it on my own personal Facebook page, and I go, my only regret is I didn't add in more fart noises. Aaron Wilborn goes, I am a Viking. Yeah, you are from Minnesota. That doesn't make you a Viking. You're a Vikings fan, so you're mostly just sad and then angry for half the year, which actually explains a lot.
All right, so we got about 30 seconds.
Going into trivia here?
Yes, sir.
How long is it's like 2.5 minutes,
Two and a
right?
half minutes.
Yeah, okay.
It's super, super short.
Yeah. Could you imagine if they did like an extended edition? Like, here's 17. It's the fish version of Big Balls. It's got like a piano solo for Fred. Big balls.
We'll be right back. All right, thanks for hanging out this morning, guys. We appreciate it. Everybody listening, everybody watching the stream. It is awesome to have you guys along for the ride. Yesterday was the end of an era here on the Cotter and Marshall Show.
It lasted a month.
Whew. Marshall was delivered his first defeat in Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout?
So Adam beat me yesterday, and I didn't even call Adam after the show. I mean,
I'll reach out to him yet?
I'll call him today. I needed a day to sulk. But yeah, Adam ended the undefeated streak. I wound up 8 straight victories for me. And he did get VIP tickets to Extreme Monster Truck Spring National. So yes, Adam, I will call you today. But I just couldn't do it yesterday. I didn't have the heart. I couldn't do it.
So the bar has been set. 8 wins is the record. I think we've got to try to surpass that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was hoping you'd go on like an Undertaker 20-0 run.
I at least wanted to go 10. So I'm trust me, no one's more disappointed than this guy.
All right. So if you would like to play Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout, brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery in Beaufort, you need to call right now.
So it's 7 questions, 60 seconds. No matter what, if you're the first person to call in, we're going to hook you up once again with VIP tickets to Extreme Monster Truck Spring Nationals for you and the fam. The number, 1-800-394-1061.
All right.
Take one of you guys on right now. 1-800-394-1061 is the phone number. We'll hook up with the first person. We'll hook the first person up.
Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. We'll hook the first person up that calls us with Extreme Monster Truck Spring Nationals tickets. Gibby goes, I've got a large family. Well, don't worry. I have a ton of tickets. We got you. Feel free to call in. Here we go.
Rock 1061, who's this?
It's Gibby.
Gibby. All right, man. Who do you want to take on, myself or Marshall?
I'm already defeated, Gibby. There's no reason to choose me, dude.
Let's go. I've got my streak right now is 0-3. So I've got to try to redeem myself, and I hate to do this. I want to go with Cotter.
Okay, all right, I get it.
He hates to do it.
I hate to make you feel like the easy choice, but you're the easy choice.
I
gotta go with the odds, man. I get it.
I've been defeated by you once already. I've been defeated by Marshall twice.
Right.
So I've got to be, I've got to at least get you another win on the block.
You know what? I'll take it. All right, Marshall, give me the headphones.
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
All right, good luck, man. Good luck. Good luck.
All right, Gibby, you know the rules. 7 questions, 60 seconds. Your time begins after the first question. We have a couple multiple choice questions in there. I'll let you know when those come around. Other than that, are you ready?
Yes, I will be ready.
All right, let's go ahead and begin. Which blood type is a universal donor?
Universal donor is O negative.
Correct. What sense would you not have if you were anosemic? Is it smell or touch?
Touch.
Incorrect. What was the last name of Bill Murray's character's platoon sergeant in the movie Stripes?
I don't know.
We'll say pass. According to Japanese legend, a sick person will recover if they fold 1,000 of what type of origami?
Origami crane.
Correct. Francisco Lindo just agreed to a $341 million deal. How many years is it for? 10, 11, or 12?
10.
Correct. What facial feature is the Mona Lisa missing?
Ear.
Incorrect. And last question, true or false? Australia has 4 stars on its flag.
False.
Incorrect. All right, Gibby, you got 3 out of 7 today. Cotter, you can take those off. Time has expired.
That's my normal.
Because that's my normal. All right, Gibby, just hang on the line for us. Cotter, it is your turn.
Wait, what do you get? What do you get?
Gibby got 3 out of 7
Okay.
correct.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and begin your run. Your time will begin after I ask the first question. Which blood type is a universal donor?
Universal donor.
Mm-hmm.
So O negative.
Correct. What sense would you not have if you were anosemic? Smell or touch?
Touch.
Incorrect. What was the last name of Bill Murray's character's platoon sergeant in the movie Stripes?
Holka.
Correct. According to
Big toe.
According to Japanese legend, a sick person will recover if they fold 1,000 of what type of origami?
I'm gonna go with the swan. Duck.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Francisco Lindor just agreed to a $341 million deal. How many years is it for? 10, 11, or 12?
10.
Correct. What facial feature is the Mona Lisa missing?
Eyebrows.
Correct. True or false? Australia has 4 flags on its flag. It has 4 stars on its
I
flag.
was like, what? 4 stars. False.
Incorrect. Cotter, you got 4 out of 7 today. Yes, you do take home the win over Gibby.
I eked that one out, man.
Yeah, I knew that. I was hoping he missed one more and we tie, but congratulations, Cotter.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you for calling. We appreciate it. You got his info?
Yeah, I'll give you a call after the show. We'll hook you up. Don't worry, I'll call you unlike Adam.
Yeah, I'm about to say call Adam first.
Yeah, I will.
All right, thanks, Gibby, man. Appreciate it.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and go over the answers for today's Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia, brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. What blood type is a universal donor? That's O negative. What sense would you not have if you were anosemic? That would be smell. You wouldn't be able to smell.
No idea.
What was the last name of Bill Murray's character's platoon sergeant in the movie Stripes? That is Holka.
We called an old boss the Big Toe for years. It's the only reason that's always stuck with me.
According to Japanese legend, a sick person will recover if they fold 1,000 of what type of origami? Crane.
Okay,
Crane.
that makes sense.
It took me a second to say swan, crane. Anyway,
Yeah, they're
crane is the correct. Francisco Lindor just agreed to a $341 million deal. How many years is that deal for? 10 years. What facial feature is the Mona Lisa missing? Eyebrows.
Yeah,
Eyebrows.
still creepy.
And true or false, Australia has 4 stars on its flag. I don't know why I keep messing that up. It is true. They only have 4 stars.
All right, there you go. Are you smarter than a community college dropout? Brought to you by Rotten Little Bastard Distillery. We are back on Monday around 8:30. Your chance to win. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1. All right, guys, be right back.
right, guys, back on the stream. Might turn up the headphones just a little bit. All right, our guest has arrived for Beer for Breakfast once again. It is Wayne from the Beer Label Society. He runs a Facebook page that's just kind of exploded. Okay. He created a Facebook page that just exploded, and he's just a huge beer enthusiast. So Wayne is going to be our guest today. He'll be dropping in just a few moments, and we will have him in just a moment. I'm going to grab glasses, grab him, and then I'm going to clear the table here.
Okay.
Have you go solo.
That's cool. Hi, guys. Beer for Breakfast right around the corner. First brought to you by Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt. Going to talk about some of the live music they got coming up tonight and throughout the weekend, and then a couple shows next weekend as well. So, yeah, excited about this. Wayne's a big beer guy.
Here we are.
Good morning, sir.
How are you? A long time no see.
I know, man. How you been? How you been?
I'm good.
Excellent. Yep, his mic is on.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to go grab glasses for us.
Okay.
What you guys talking
Okay.
I got some glasses for you guys.
Oh, nice. Thank you, man. Say,
Cool.
yeah, get on up. How you been? How you been?
good,
How was
great.
the trip? So you're like,
Costa Rica.
Costa Rica,
amazing.
yeah.
Never been there.
okay.
It's outstanding. It's beautiful. The people are nice.
Yeah.
First time I ever saw the Pacific Ocean.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I've seen the Pacific. Yeah, no, I haven't.
Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome, man. That's awesome.
Bucket list.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, lots of wildlife, lots of hiking. I mean, I've been several places in the Caribbean, but the mountains there.
Right.
Yeah. It got challenging at times.
Oh, I bet. That's awesome. No, yeah, the pictures are great.
I got a bunch of pictures I haven't even sifted through yet. Shanda posted a lot. But,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, it was awesome. Yeah, that looked like a lot of fun.
How have you been?
Been good, man.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Congratulations on the day gig.
Thank you. Yeah, we're still adjusting to mornings, but it's been nice. No complaints. It's good to like get out of here, on a little bit early of a
Sweet.
time.
So I grabbed a variety of beer. I don't know.
Hey man, it's all good.
We'll drink all of it, dude.
There you go.
So I just realized, so we're getting the roof done here at the radio station,
Yeah.
which I'm sure won't affect us at all, which totally will.
Right.
They put a porta potty outside, so I think as just a punishment, we should have one of us just go do the show from the porta potty, and the entire.
You got to do it.
And like today would have been the perfect day to be so cold out there.
I mean, if it's still there on Monday, we can do
have
something with it.
Have it like a punishment thing, you
Yeah.
know.
Without a doubt, yeah.
So with the mic here, what's good distance
That's
from it?
perfect.
right
right
there.
there.
Okay.
You're good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
we can hear you
perfect.
just fine. You got your own hoodies?
Yeah,
Yeah,
everything, man.
Do you
We-
sell your own merch on the?
We sell some glasses and stickers, and we're
Yeah.
getting back into the attire game real soon. So
Yeah.
I just need some free time and some ambition, I guess, to get it rolling. So
No, I get that.
yeah.
I get that.
Are your allergies getting to you right now? Because I honestly every single morning I have to shoot up Flonase before I even come on.
That and maybe a little whiskey last night.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it seems like every guest we have coming in for beer for breakfast the night before they got in some
Well, part of it having off today. I mean that helped a little.
Right.
So
Encouragement.
So we had Tony in from Wicked Weed last week,
Yep,
and he was tequila hungover.
there's nothing worse than tequila hungover in my
Yeah, it was
opinion.
rough, man.
he had a little bit of too much fun the night before, but he pulled it off. He was a great guest.
Yeah, it was fun.
I was going to tell you, going forward, if you guys are looking for beer guests, hit me
Yeah.
up. I mean, because, New Realm's coming to town,
Yep.
and then I can probably snag you Mitch Steele, which there's not much of a bigger name in the beer industry.
Yeah, actually, that would be great. So we have one open spot in April, and I wanted to either get New Realm or Debilation on, which
Right.
Debilation is
Yeah.
opening next Friday.
Oh, is that their date? Okay, I haven't saw it yet.
Yeah, we just got word yesterday we supposed to be talking about that? I hope so. Anyway, we just brought it up a bunch of times. But anyway, Debilation is opening. And we're going to be out there broadcasting live from 7 to 9 next Friday. So
Okay.
I'm excited to go out there and check that out.
I'm too.
Let's see.
Yeah, but getting somebody in from New Realm would be awesome.
There's I got a pretty good contact. Her name is Jen, but I've chatted with Mitch a lot. He's been spending a lot of time in Savannah getting the place ready to open. Plus, his daughter goes to SCAD. So,
Okay. There you go.
yeah, I'll reach out to them and see.
Yeah, we'd love to get Mitch on. We have I think it is April 16th open because we have Mike from Moon River.
Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, we
Okay,
have
the
Mike from Moon
brewery,
River.
yeah. He's a great guy.
Yeah, he is.
Next week, and then I think we have an open week, and then we have the guys from Scofflaw, and then Sycamore come in like back-to-back weeks, something like that. I probably messed that up, but anyway, we have that coming up this month. Everyone in the chat's talking about how their arms hurt from COVID shots. You pussies. But at least you got your COVID shot. All right. We still got a bunch of time before we jump
I'm
into...
gonna fire up the delay here in a second.
Okay. That won't affect our stream, right? No. We're going to ask Wayne here some questions, but these are going to be questions. Those questions are later
just
questions.
FYI, this is going to come on real quick.
Okay. There we go. Yeah, we're still on the stream, right?
Yeah.
Okay. While we have our delay kicking on, we'll continue on with the stream. I don't really need my headphones at this point. This is a great question, especially for our guest. Wayne, you look like a very versed gentleman, smart, and you probably know quite a bit about U.S. presidents, I can imagine. So,
Oh boy.
Wayne, if you get shit-faced with any U.S. president, who would it be and why?
Let's go all the way back with George Washington. I mean,
All right.
he's kind of a pioneer in the alcohol industry, so
It's true.
He's got some recipes of his own. So let's go back to number one.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, starting from the very beginning. If you didn't, second choice. Just a quick number 2 in your list. Who would you choose?
Let's grab our current president because I got a few words for him. I'll just leave it at that.
Washington, then Biden. Cotter?
Teddy Roosevelt, just because I think the stories he would have to tell, would be amazing.
True.
I think it'd be a great conversation.
Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and just Google least known presidents. Let's go Benjamin Harris.
Then again, if I had a number 3, I'd go with Millard Fillmore because I found out I'm very, very distant related to him. I found that out during COVID quarantine.
Ah.
So...
people also ask, what president did nothing? The political genius of President Coolidge, Walter Lippmann pointed out in 1926, was his talent for effectively doing nothing. His active inactivity suits the mood and certain for the needs of the country admirably. So, you know what? I actually have a ton of questions about how I could be somewhat lazier. So I would like to get shit-faced with President Coolidge.
Fair enough. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, wait, we have a lot of questions for you we need to talk about, and I don't know if Cotter covered it when I jumped out of the room to grab some glasses, but we need to talk about Beer Label Society, how it started, why you have a hoodie now. It's become so large of it. We need to talk about your facial hair. That's a big deal. We need to talk about what you do in real life. I feel like that's important for a guy who started a Facebook page and now has got like this weird side gig of being a part-time, maybe full-time alcoholic. Need to talk about that. And then obviously we have more questions for you from Answer the Internet. Before you go.
Sounds great.
That's a good cheap breakfast right there. Let's see. When your breakfast total rings out to be $6.66. Oh, says Wanda. Nice. JFK because he pulled all kind of ass. Says Charles. Good choice. Gaby says I go with Teddy or JFK. All good choices, guys. Let's do one more. Oh, this is another good one. What would your 12-hour crime spree be during the purge, Wayne?
12-hour crime spree.
Yeah. Would you straight up murder some people?
No, I've always loved bank robbing movies, so
Yep.
let's go loot and get some cash.
Right. Do you think you could break through a bank vault? Like, do you think would you just like grab the manager and make them open it?
I could get in.
Okay. Oh,
It would be it would be noisy, but I could get in.
I like that. I like that. Raven Dantes just goes murder, murder, murder. Wanda goes, my favorite is blueberry pancakes and milk. Oh, for your breakfast, nice. Yeah, 12-hour crime spree. Yeah, I have to agree, man. Robbing a bank is a dream. Would always be a dream. You get all the reward, none of the risk for that 12-hour crime spree. You just got to stay alive.
That's true.
Yeah, so obviously come prepared. I think you probably want like a gang of guys. So like you want at least like 10. You want some lookouts.
You got to have some of your buddies to help.
Yeah, you definitely want. Cotter is just come back into the room right now. This is a great question. What would your 12-hour crime spree be during the purge?
Oh, during the purge. I'm still a fan of like an epic heist of some sort.
That's what we were just talking
that was
about.
my answer.
I mean, it just to me, you get a chance to like break into a casino, break into a bank,
Yep.
steal art. I don't know, and just like some epic heist with a bunch of people. I think would be a blast.
There's some former neighbors that I think I would probably want to murder.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there are some bad neighbors in my past that I would think possibly about murdering.
And we're all glad we live in a different neighborhood.
Just saying. I think we should be good on the delay, correct?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Build up. We're good to go there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, what other fun crimes could I commit? I'd burn the White House down just for the hell of it. Arson. Why not? Arson is so fun.
Is it?
Have you ever burned anything down?
No.
Well, you started a fire just recently, so I think we started your arsonist
That's where it all
ambitions.
begins. Where it all begins.
And we have video of it. I heard you farted a lot.
Video proof.
There is video proof. There's no way that did not happen. Oh, man. That's a good one. 12-hour purge. Once again, guys, drop your comments in the chat. What would your 12-hour crime spree be during the purge? Reminds me of the Crow's Devil's Night fires. Absolutely. Gibby says he protect my family so I wouldn't go anywhere. Just have the shotgun. I always felt like we should have a gun above our door in here, being that Palmetto State Armory sponsors our studio.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, Palmetto State Armory, I need you guys to come through. I mean, we need you to make sure that it'll never fire because we need to also make sure that none of us actually is able to reach the gun and like kind of like,
Just take the firing pin out.
Yeah, bolted to the wall type of thing. But
Well, I don't know. It could be like a Shaun of the Dead situation where sometimes you might just need it.
right, just to beat someone with it,
Oh,
or just to
however,
fake them out.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Palmetto State Armory. If you're listening, give us a gun.
and if they are, they went, nope.
Make it a shotgun. Like a shotgun would look cool above our
I agree.
door. Yeah.
Just got a shotgun from him last week.
Like a pump action shotgun. Like something really cool, like tactical looking. Yeah, I don't want like a musket or anything.
That's exactly what I just got.
Or if I could outfit a tank with an RV and crush cars with my kids, they'd be doing that for purge night. Yes, that would be fun. Just some personal property destruction would be fun.
A little bit here and there.
Yeah.
All right, got about 3.5 minutes.
Do you think the insurance company would pay for purge night? Like, what if I just wrecked my fence and I'm like, I don't know how to happen, but I need a new fence.
I'm guessing there's a purge night clause in every insurance policy.
Yeah.
That it would shut down. It'd be like the act of God thing. Sorry, act of God can't do anything.
Act of God.
It's not our
It's
bad.
that 12 hours of a nice lever action would look great above the door. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I want like the new age Call of Duty like shotgun that just looks pretty like matte black type of thing. I think that looked badass up there. Gibby says, wait, nice lever action reminds me. Okay, sorry, yeah, that's all the comments right now. That would be fun though. All right, Wayne, how many choices of beer do we have today? Actually, you said you brought a couple.
There's about 7 or 8 in there.
And all of a sudden,
Someone's
he
an
joins us
overachiever.
every Friday.
Someone's an overachiever.
I didn't know what to grab, so I just started throwing stuff in from the refrigerator. So, yeah, plenty of beers always at the house.
Yeah. Did you pack these last night, or did you pack them this morning hastily?
Hastily this morning.
Nice. That's what I would have done.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh shit! I gotta do this.
No, it was more of a mode of excitement.
All right, how much time we got? A little over 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
All right. So let's go first break. Let's ask. obviously about Beer Label Society, and then you want to do the beer review on the second break then?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
And then in between the breaks on the stream, we'll just go over what he has.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
With the population decreasing for that, I'd imagine premium levels out. Okay. Isn't there somewhere in Georgia where you can drive a tank? I can't remember.
There is.
Really?
Yeah, you can spend money and go drive it.
I believe your wife just said, "Does Wayne need to Uber home?" Possibly, quite possibly.
Still early. We'll let you know.
Yeah. Oh, before or you know what? We'll leave that question. Leave that question for the first question we asked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I plan on that being the first.
Okay. We have a predetermined
so
first question
serious
for you.
question.
It's
So
very
serious.
I hope you're ready.
It's the most important question we're going to ask.
This is going to be a hard hitting interview.
It's going to be.
You are screwed.
Feeling the pressure. Feeling the pressure.
Courtney, Jared Wade tonight. Bad company experience tomorrow.
Gotcha.
45 seconds.
All right, guys, going live with Beer for Breakfast here in just a moment. We're going to torture Wayne, and then we're going to make him give us beer. So this is weird, some sort of like sub-dom type of weird sexual thing. Just keep your shirt on this time, Wayne.
All right, guys, we'll be right back. All right, thank you for hanging out. You can get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. It is time for Beer for Breakfast. It is brought to you by Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt. Got some great live music this weekend. Jason Courtney and Jared Wade tonight. The Bad Company Experience tomorrow.
Oh.
Next weekend, Night Train, GNR Tribute Band.
Nice.
Bring it. All right, so that's Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt, bringing you Beer for Breakfast. All right, in studio, Wayne, the guy behind the Beer Label Society. And Wayne, like we said, question number one, the most important question we are going to ask this entire day.
Without a doubt.
How do you pronounce your last name?
Yeah, how do you say your last name?
Last name is Millard.
Millard.
Damn it.
Not Lard.
I thought it was Millard. I thought you were very much more regal than you.
But honestly, I don't care either way.
We're just going to call you Wayne.
There you go.
It's much easier. All right, so Wayne, you are the proprietor, the owner of a very fancy Facebook page here locally and, of course, across the United States. I think you actually shared the breakdown of how many people are fans of the page, but over almost 12,000 people follow the Beer Label Society. It's a Facebook page you created. One, why did you create this? And tell people like why they should join this, because although it's a private group, I'm guessing you want anyone who is a beer enthusiast to join.
True. Well, it was about 7.5 years ago, and I used to do a lot of illustrating back in the day, high school, college, and one day I had an epiphany. I was looking at a beer, looking at the artwork on the label, and I'm like, these guys need some more love. And just out of the blue, I'd started a group, and it was 20 people, friends, family initially, and my mind has melted how big it's become. I mean, we're in over 99 countries, like you said, almost 12,000 people. We've done some beers with some local breweries. Got an announcement to break today. We got a new beer coming out with New Realm out of Asheville, North Carolina.
Nice.
And it's a charity beer we're doing with a group called Bottle Share, and they raise money purposely for people in the beer industry that are sick, get in an accident, and
that's awesome.
don't have the details on it yet. But we had a meeting on Monday, and we all came to agreement, so it should be coming in the next couple months, and looking forward to that a lot. So
now,
go ahead.
Now, is that going to be? And I know you don't have too many details. Maybe you don't have the answer yet. With New Realm opening, I mean, is that going to be something that we possibly could get on tap at New Realm in Savannah?
Oh,
Is that
shoot.
Is that gonna be a bottle?
My mistake, brain fart, a little nervous here. Not New Realm, High Wire out of
High
Asheville.
Wire,
High,
okay.
Wi- High Wire
Okay.
out of Asheville.
Okay,
My mistake, big mistake. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
good. All good. No,
Yeah.
that's an exciting thing to hear. Obviously, we love to hear opportunities with new beers, especially stuff that you've done. And you said you've done beers previously in the past with local breweries here.
Yeah, we did some stuff 2 years ago. We had an anniversary party and had a weekend of events, and we did some collaboration beers with most of the people in town here. So
Nice.
Yeah.
So if people wanted to find you on Facebook, to join the crew, to check out all the fun beers that people are drinking around America, it's just Beer Label Society, right?
Correct.
And then is there when you get when you ask to get joined, do you have to answer questions? Do you have
Yeah,
to,
there's a couple questions like what's your favorite beer, what's your favorite brewery, what's your first beer? Just trying to weed out some people that aren't the beer enthusiasts.
have
know?
you ever denied anyone?
Yeah, we do.
It's a sense of power.
We get the crazy people that have been on Facebook, for 2 days and they got 7 friends, and you can tell they're just trying to scam you. So
If Joe Biden asked to join this group, would you allow it?
if he likes beer, yeah, if you like beer, and that's the purpose of the group for beer lovers. I mean,
Nice.
come on board.
So it started, because of the love for like the artwork on cans
Yep.
or bottles, that kind of thing. Now with it being so big, I mean, is it more still about the labels, or has it become just a general beer type group?
It's more a general beer type
Yeah.
group, like you're saying, and we get questioned on that occasionally,
Right.
and and it's kind of spread out, into your seltzers and ciders and
Yeah.
some of the other stuff, that breweries are making. So
Mhm.
yeah, and it's just to have fun and talk about beer, basically.
So I saw you actually posted like the cities most people like the group and are actually the
Yep.
most active out of. So Savannah's number 1, obviously. That's where
Yep.
the group started. But San Diego, California comes in number 2, all the way across the country, literally the other side here on the south. I mean, is that surprising to you? Do you have a lot of friends there? Or is that just because San Diego has such a huge craft beer community?
Yeah, San Diego is huge in the craft beer world for
Yeah.
sure. So it wasn't surprising at all. Some things that are surprising, like my little hometown in Wisconsin called New London, got like 70 people in it,
Nice.
and it's like 6,000 people in the city. So
Nice.
but
We're talking to Wayne, Beer Label Society. It is beer for breakfast here on the Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1. So let's ask you some of your questions. Do you have a favorite beer? I mean, do you have a go-to, or is it just so many, hard to pick?
the go-to is probably Southbound Mountain Jam.
Okay.
I can drink that all the time. I
It's
mean,
very
just-
crushable.
just tasty, crushable, as you said, But my tastes are all over the board,
Right.
style wise. So.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, is there a style you tend to lean toward?
Probably hazy double IPAs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wayne likes to get messed up.
Well, if we're gonna do it, let's do it right.
I ran into Wayne at Hobatomica a few Fridays ago
Yep.
when I do
Yeah.
my day drinking, and you were drinking the Irish Dry Stout
Yes,
that Hobatomica
yes.
just put out
Yep.
right around St. Patty's Day. That was a delicious beer. They also have a great pastry beer, Hobatomica. That's what I was drinking.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, I mean, Wayne just doesn't talk about the lifestyle. He lives the lifestyle. I can confirm it.
So as you travel then, I mean, is seeking out new beers become more of a priority because of Beer Label Society? Is it something you still just like to do? Do you feel I kind of have to now since I'm running this whole
Yeah,
thing?
it's a side gig, man.
Right?
It's kind of both. I mean, my wife Shanda and I, whenever we go on vacation, which we like to travel a lot, we always incorporate at least one brewery into the trip.
Yeah.
We try to. So we were just down in Costa Rica recently and went to a brewery called Angry Goats and had a couple of beers there, and we like the environment. There's always nice people around, and if they got tasty cold beverages, it's just a plus. So
Right. No, I get
Yeah.
that.
Absolutely.
All right, so speaking of tasty cold beverages, I think it's time. So we're going to take a break.
Yep.
We're going to come back, and I think you got a few for us to pick from
Yep,
today. So
exactly.
we got beer for breakfast coming up after this. Bring me the horizon. It's Teardrops. More with Wayne from the Beer Label Society. Cotter and Marshall Show. Rock 106.1. Okay. Sorry. Guest in, different with different
Turn our
setup.
headphones back up.
No.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. There's always so many buttons to push.
Yeah.
All right. So here on the live stream, how much time we got?
We got about 3 minutes.
All right. So Wayne, break out the beers. Let's choose one. See which one we're gonna drink today. You mentioned Angry Goat in Costa Rica. Were you able to bring back beer from Costa Rica? I'm guessing not.
We didn't know.
Yeah. All sorts of stuff. Got the big old bomber bottle here.
Oh.
Here's this one's just called Anna. This is a farmstead ale brew with honey. We have something here from Central Waters Brewing, B&E's Trees, a butter pecan maple stout.
Oh. It was cold today.
New Glarus.
Stout weather again.
New Glarus has a strawberry rhubarb. That sounds delicious. I don't know what kind of beer that is.
It's a fruit ale.
Okay.
Like I said, I just threw a bunch of stuff in the cooler. So
here's one called Space Jam from Bottle Logic Brewing out of
California.
Anaheim.
Yeah.
Coconut raspberry stout.
Oh.
And then we have one from Orpheus here called Ye Who Enter Here. It's an imperial stout aged with whiskey barrels with chili peppers, coffee, and vanilla beans. And
Damn.
there is a new realm over there called Doomsday. Which one is that? Doomsday Hound, aged in Templeton rye barrels, Russian imperial stout. Man, you bringing the heavy hitters in the stouts today. So
well, it is breakfast after
That's
all.
true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Cotter, you wanna make a choice here? You gotta vote for any of these?
I mean, I don't know. The stouts have my attention.
The stouts have your
I'm
attention.
not gonna lie. The stouts have my attention.
Well, I mean, with New Realm opening and most likely joining the show, I say we don't do the New Realm. Although it does sound very delicious, I'm sure they can bring some stuff in soon.
I would lean toward probably the
You want to do Space Jam?
Yeah.
Wayne, are you good with Space Jam?
Let's hit it.
Let's do it. All
I
right.
got about a minute left.
Bottle opener.
Got one on my keys, but my keys
Yeah.
are my.
I used to have one in here in the old studio. Actually, I realized I don't have one in here.
All right, guys. We'll be right back.
Space Jam.
Good morning. Be sure to get the stream, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. It is Beer for Breakfast, brought to you by Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt. Great live music tonight. Jason Courtney and Jared Wade. Tomorrow, Bad Company Experience. Next weekend, High Velocity, and also Night Train, Guns N' Roses tribute band. Get more information at coaches.net. All right, we're joined in studio by Wayne of the Beer Label Society. He's pouring some beers. This is fantastic.
So during the break on the live stream, we brought out all of Wayne's beers, and he brought out some bangers today. But the beer we're going with, Wayne, what beer are we going with?
This is Bottle Logic out of Anaheim, California, and this is called their Space Jam. It's a coconut raspberry stout.
Woo!
Good Lord.
This sounds so good.
It also sounds very, very dangerous. What is the APV on that bottle?
I was looking for that. They got a lot of information on
Yeah,
there.
it is a very wordy.
Yes.
Let's just say a lot.
Knowing Bottle Logic, I'm going to guess in the 12 to 14% range.
All right, I'm down with that. So you brought out obviously all kinds of stuff. So
Yep.
I've got to ask, how much beer do you have at your house?
So we can rob it.
Not
Yeah,
as
and
not as
what's-
much as we
what's your
did.
address?
Not as much as we did pre-COVID. I had accumulated a lot of beer over the last several years,
Yeah.
and I was on a mission during COVID to shrink the cellar, and we did a pretty good job on it.
Okay, I mean,
So-
are you a fan then of? Are you a fan of aging beers?
Yes.
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
What's the proper way to do it? Yeah, and I'm honest with this because I've tried it with several times with stouts, and I'm like, it's either maybe I just don't like the aged version of it, but I haven't found one that I'm like, yeah, I nailed it there.
Well, they say 40, 45 degrees,
Okay.
in a dark environment. And
Okay.
So we got a beer fridge in the garage, so
Right.
it just accumulates in there basically.
Right. So with the Space Jam, which is what we're drinking today from Bottle Logic Brewing, this is coming in at 13.99% alcohol. So if the show goes off the rails after this, we blame Wayne.
This is from
You're welcome.
their advanced barrel aging program.
Yeah, so once again, Bottle Logic Brewing is based out of Anaheim, California. This should be an interesting one. I'm just looking at the Untappd profile, and it seems a lot of people enjoy it, but it hasn't come to us quite yet. We are the final word that we like to think when it comes to, of course, describing and reviewing beers. So let's go ahead and begin the process by taking a big old sniff of this bitch.
I'm drunk already.
I mean, it is, the nose is heavy, has a heavy alcoholic taste or touch to it, but it actually has a lot of raspberry in it. I'm getting a lot of raspberry. You guys?
I would agree with that. Yes.
Yeah, you definitely get that, and yeah, booze heavy, some nice raspberries. I'm so excited about trying this.
Settle down.
Do I have to? Do I have to settle down?
Definitely don't stand up because it'll be. I think we'll get kicked off at Twitch. But
It'll get your day started
yeah,
for
there
sure.
you go.
Holding up to the light, you can't see through it. It's
No,
black.
when I was pouring it, it was rather dark.
Yeah, I mean, holding up to the camera here, if you're watching the live stream, it is black as midnight. Once again, heavy alcoholic nose to it, but with a lot of raspberry. I think the raspberry is probably going to shine in this. And Cotter, once again, what's the name of the beer and describe it here?
It is Space Jam Coconut Raspberry Stout, Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels and finished with coconut, cocoa nibs, and raspberries. 13.99%. They have an alcohol meter on the bottle. It's in the red.
Oh,
It's in the red.
it's almost all the way.
Yeah, it's almost all the way. This is part of their advanced barrel aging program, Bottle Logic. Oh,
Oof.
dude, thank you for sharing this with
Yeah.
us, man. This is fantastic.
Well, wait,
Glad to be here.
let's taste it first.
No.
It could be terrible, and then we'll just do another beer. All right, cheers,
All right,
guys.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh, that is delightful.
That is a punch in the mouth.
I am shocked with the nose on it being so alcohol heavy.
It doesn't taste that big.
Right. The raspberry is the first thing that hit me.
The raspberry literally slices my tongue in half. It is
Getting a little bit of chocolate on the back end
Yep.
too.
Yeah, it is a cut to the mouth, but like in a good way. This beer kicks you. I mean, not only kicks you, punches you straight in the face.
Oh, that's good. I mean, you get the raspberry. At least I get the raspberry right up front. I agree. Chocolate on the back end.
It literally makes you lose breath.
It does.
Cotter cannot breathe right now.
I'm just so excited. I wish I got a little bit more coconut, but you definitely get a nice, you get the alcohol barrel aged in the back end, a nice little bite off of that.
Yeah.
Dude, that's.
I actually, besides the flavor, I like the velvety taste
Yes.
to it too. It's got a nice carbonation to it, which for a stout that big you don't see a lot of times.
Yeah, that is an outstanding beer, and there's so much going on in the taste profile. I mean, that's why when I just took that drink, Gibby goes, Marshall got punched. I went like, I couldn't take it all in at once. But if you don't mind, I'm gonna have another drink.
Oh no, that is a fantastic beer. Bottle Logic. So I have not heard of them. I'm guessing it's not something we're getting a lot of in Georgia.
No, it's big in the trading game. Their stuff gets nabbed up pretty quick.
Oh, I bet. Because I'm now wanting to find more from this brewery.
You're gonna be flying to California. It sounds like.
Yes,
Well,
I will.
you have a friend.
Yes, I do.
He's like your drug dealer, but only with beer.
So see, it's legal.
You're right.
So we of course rate every beer on a scale of 1 to 5 with the beer scale of supremacy. It's your beer, Wayne. We're gonna let you go first. What do you think?
For this beer, what it is, I'm gonna give it a 5.
Out the gate, just
Yeah, I like
dropping
it.
bombs
I like
left
it.
and right. Well, we have to be assholes because that's just what we are. So on the beer scale of supremacy, Cotter, with this beer, Bottle Logic Brewing Space Jam, the coconut raspberry stout. It's aged. It's got all sorts of other stuff going on in it. I mean, it is a punch to the face.
It is.
It is. There's so many beers that say they have all these incredible ingredients, but you never taste them. Space Jam delivers on them. So that's why I'm going to give them 4.25 today on the beer scale of supremacy. This beer is one I would tell you to look out for, but you're not going to find it. You're just not going to find it, but what a treat this has been.
No, I really, really like this beer. And the only thing that I wish there was more of was the coconut. I would go higher. I'm going to go 4.35. I think this is a great beer. I am now intrigued with Bottle Logic. I will be doing some research. I'm going to have to start stockpiling beers so I can trade with other people now because I want more of this in my life. 4.35. This is a fantastic beer.
Yeah, this beer is incredible. And once again, Wayne, I want to thank you for coming in. The Beer Label Society Facebook group. If you love beer, obviously, if you want to join the group and probably do some trading, I'm guessing there's some.
There's trading. There's people that trade, maybe 5 to 10% of the group, but it's not encouraged. It's not disencouraged.
Right.
Yeah.
There's definitely an opportunity if you're looking to find a community that could trade with you on beer that you find. Maybe the Beer Label Society is for you. Yes, there's some questions. You better have some friends. Better be legit. But this beer, once again, is outstanding.
Now, with the Beer Label Society, I mean, what's cool is it's got to just introduce you to so many different, not just breweries, but beer specifically. As you have people all over the country posting things, you're like, I've never even heard of that, but it sounds delicious.
Even for myself, I mean, beer consumes a portion of my life, and I'm looking at stuff daily that, because there's over 8,000 breweries in the United States, and they're dropping new beers every day. So
right.
Yeah.
Is there any style that you think has gotten out of hand?
Probably the fruit bombs. The really heavily fruited stuff. I mean, some of it's so thick it's crazy. I don't know how people are drinking it when it's that thick. But
the imperial sours, you mean? Like those style of beers? Yeah, those are awful.
The heavily fruited kettle sours.
Okay. Yeah. No, fair enough. All right, dude. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for sharing this beer with us. That is delightful. We're gonna finish this beer, guys.
Yeah.
So let's go to break. It is Beer for Breakfast, brought to you by Coach's Corner in Thunderbolt. 2 great shows coming up this weekend. Jason Courtney and Jared Wade tonight. Bad Company Experience tomorrow. Get more at coaches.net. All right, going to wrap up the show with Marshall's Music News next. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 106.1.
Deal for you. What do you actually do? Like, what's your real life thing? What do you do?
I tell friends and family that don't know what I do. I tell them I fix big shit, and that's the breakdown of it. I'm a mechanical engineer.
Oh, okay.
And also a journeyman machinist. That was my first career, and I work for a big bearing manufacturer, and I travel to heavy industrial sites and work on tremendous big industrial equipment. So
I've seen you post some pictures, and it's just like you're standing in front of these things that are just like this massive.
I enjoy it. I get to help people get things up and running, and yeah.
Is it weird to do it as drunk as you usually do it? Oh, more importantly, have you ever done your job sober?
Separate lives.
Oh yeah. I gotta say that for the stream. Funny enough, I believe it's your wife. She says, "I'm calling the Uber." Any thoughts on that? No.
It was only 4 ounces, sweetie.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah,
he's good.
He's fine.
Yeah,
he'll stop by and get a taco. It'll be great.
Tacos. Now you're gonna get her upset.
Oh yeah. How was you? So you said your trip to Costa Rica was good.
Yes.
How was the food? I've never been to Costa Rica before.
It's good. Yeah.
Anything that blew your mind, or were you just kind of like, oh okay?
I'm a plantain fan, and the plantains were better there than I've had anywhere.
Really?
And I can't even describe it. Just the flavor, the texture. It was amazing.
Have you been to the Cuban Window Cafe here in Savannah yet?
No, I need to.
Yeah, they have probably the best plantains I've had in the city.
Okay.
So there are a bunch of dudes who came up from Miami. I don't know why they just decided to move to Savannah, and they started the Cuban Window Cafe in like the rattiest gas station you could find on Abercorn, but their stuff is incredible there.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah, they have their food's great. Their plantains, they come in sweet and salty. I've gotten both. I didn't realize that the sweet ones are like more of like just like a banana style thing cut in half, and it's got like the sweet stuff cooked through. The salty is they actually pound them out, fry them, then put salt on them.
Oh, really?
I've never had that
I
before.
kind of want to try that.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I think they give you like a little dipping
That would
sauce
pair
too.
well with a beer.
It would. Gibby says, got to add the sponsor to the Beer for Breakfast slide. Yes. So, yeah, Coach's Corner
Just happened.
just came on this week, and my graphics guy, who I have on retainer, is currently working on our next promotion, which we announce next Friday. We're giving away a lifetime membership to somewhere. We can't talk about it quite yet, but it is really cool. We're excited for it.
If you do the video version of this as a beer for breakfast,
Yeah, I will.
Individual tag coaches in it.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that Aaron or Eric was saying they could listen to it that way.
Not a problem. Well, Wayne, your beer selection is amazing. Thank you for just giving it to us. All of this. You don't get to go walk away.
You guys can keep it. It's
No,
all good.
No.
All right.
We're not that greedy. But we do obviously appreciate
Dude,
man,
yeah,
that,
thank you for sharing that with us. That is,
of course,
that is delightful.
Cotter picked like the probably most rare beer out of all of yours to
He
try.
brought him.
I was actually interested in the Central Waters. A friend of mine gave that to me about a year ago, and I've been wanting to try that. Just haven't gotten to it yet. So
Yeah.
Central Waters is the butter pecan maple stout.
See that?
Yeah.
That sounds delicious too.
Let's see, I'm gonna just see the APV on this.
it's got to be 12. Knowing them. That's a Wisconsin brewery, not
Yeah.
too far from where I grew up.
It doesn't even say on the label, which
They're like,
is
it's
crazy.
better that you don't know. You shouldn't know.
Let me look it up real quick. I feel like we need to know this.
And we're gonna start doing some local bottle shares sometime in the future once everybody gets a
nice.
little more comfortable, with the COVID and stuff going forward.
Yeah,
So
that'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun.
yeah, we did some in the past and got to get back on that train.
Okay, I found it right here. Coming in at 10.5% alcohol, but if it's aged, it's probably a little bit higher. Probably more around 11. But yeah, Maple Barrel Stout, Central Waters Brewing Company. I'm guessing that's it. Maybe not.
They make a bunch of different versions.
Yeah, this one maybe is slightly different. Anyway, it's probably up there. Definitely north of 10. All right. We'll do, music news, and then we'll wrap up the show today. Everyone, thanks for hanging out on the stream. We'll be good. Apparently, there's some people that know you on the stream. Wanda possibly knows. Nice to finally put a face to the name.
Oh, Wanda Plummer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is his wife. He said he finally got his stuff to you the other day.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah.
Right here from Tony,
Oh, really?
her husband.
Oh, that's
nice.
awesome.
Yep.
Oh, shoot. That's cool. Yeah, Wanda's awesome.
Yeah, without a doubt. Awesome stuff.
That's it. We keep thinking about little Bubba all the time. Their little boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she sent us. She was actually just sending us an update yesterday via our Facebook page. We saw it. So
We got about a minute and a half. What do you want this? I didn't get the new drop kick,
Okay.
Murphy's, so I don't want that to be the first story. If you don't mind, I can do anything.
You got my attention.
Let's go with Bonnaroo. We'll do.
Foo Fighters.
Yeah, we'll just go with Bonnaroo Stain Dropkick, and we'll wrap up the show that way. I mean, I am. Well, actually, let's go weird with it.
That's what I was thinking. How about we do Darling?
Yeah, let's do Darling Nikki. It's a great tune. Fun fact: Darling Nikki did not come out on any album. It was a B-side on a single of, I believe, Times Like These.
Really?
Yes, I only found,
Marshall, the trivia god.
Never mind. I can't do Darling Nikki. It's not. Damn it! It's there. A bunch of songs kind of got weirdly,
half deleted.
not half deleted. They just don't. I know Skies. They didn't get. Oh, what the hell, man?
Is nothing showing up? What about Low? I know we have Low. I played Low before.
Oh no, here we go. There we go. All right, 20 seconds. We'll be right back, guys. All right, thanks for hanging out on the stream today, guys. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Thanks for listening on the radio. Of course, you can always download the app, get us on your in-home smart speaker. Also listen, rock1061.com. Still enjoying beers.
I noticed.
Oh.
You lost your thought there because you were kind of starting to feel that beer.
I looked over at the beer. I'm like, oh, I could take a drink of beer right now.
But you know what you could do? Also just segue me, and I'll just talk for the next 30 seconds, then you could drink a beer.
Okay, fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, Marshall's Music News.
You're really good at this radio thing. Someone should say that to you. All right, guys, so Bonnaroo just a day or two ago was officially announced their full lineup. And, man, it is a banger on Friday night because the one and only, the Foo Fighters are headlining Friday. Lizzo is headlining Saturday, and Tyler, the Creator, is headlining Sunday. Now, this happens in Manchester, Tennessee. I would say it's about 5.5 hours away from here.
Yeah.
It's kind of like in between, like Chattanooga and Nashville.
It is drivable.
It is super drivable. Now, once again, the Foo Fighters are headlining that Friday night, but check Friday night out. You got Run the Jewels, who's become one of my favorite new bands, the Deftones, Primus, Dashboard Confessional, Megan Thee Stallion. Yep, if you want half a wop, it's going to be there. If you want half a wop, which I won't explain, once again, it's going to be there for you on Friday night. Once again, Saturday, Lizzo is headlining that night with Tame Impala, My Morning Jacket. Jason Isbell is going to be there as well. Sunday, Tyler, the Creator, is going to be there with Young the Giant. Lana Del Rey is going to be headlining that night as well. So, man, what an outstanding lineup that Bonnaroo is this year. And heads up, I think we got tickets.
What?
I think we got tickets. I'm not confirming it, but I'm slightly confirming that we are going to be hopefully hooking you guys up with some Bonnaroo tickets later on in the next few weeks, possibly months. Let's just say definitely before June. June-ish. Before June, we're gonna hook you up with Bonnaroo.
But you're not confirming.
But possibly. But possibly.
All right, more from Marshall's Music News coming up.
Maybe the beer's kicking in for me. What's
there
up?
You go.
Don't judge me.
Foo Fighters, The Sky's Neighborhood, Rock 1061.
Oh, man. Wayne, once again, thanks for coming in, man, and serving us beers. You can do this, just so you know, any day of the week. I think our show gets better.
There's that thing called the real job. So
Well, with the beer for breakfast thing though, we can definitely have you back.
Oh, yeah. Wayne,
definitely.
Wayne,
Yeah.
you're definitely
Yeah.
coming back.
Yeah.
Let's see.
no, and until our merch starts hitting a little harder, dropping a little more. There's still the day job, the real job.
Yeah,
right.
So yeah.
Let's see. Wanda says, we appreciate y'all keeping us in your thoughts. Of course.
Always.
Definitely.
For a couple of guys who constantly are known for not thinking, thank you for thinking that we always think. And then, hey, Marshall, nice shirt. Thanks. This is actually Mars Brewing Company.
Yep.
Out of Chicago,
right?
Yeah, Chicago. My mother-in-law's boyfriend lives like half a block away from Mars
wow.
Brewing. So
They got some tasty beer.
Last time they drove down, he brought me like 3 cases of beer. He brought me more beer than I could ever drink. Like seriously, my fridge was too filled with all of this stuff. So yeah, it was definitely a nice little treat. He brought me back like 2 or 3 shirts.
Okay.
From the place. Yeah. So
Nice.
Mars is super
That's-
cool.
yeah.
Haven't been there yet, but I can't wait to actually go visit. All right. So next up, wrapping up the show, got 2 more stories for you. We're gonna go Stained. Obviously talked about them. They're doing a live stream coming up here at the beginning of May from their performance they did. Excuse me again. Sorry, beer. From their performance in late 2019, prior to COVID hitting, they're going to live stream that performance, and then I think they're going to do an actual live performance. They have
good.
2 back-to-back dates that they're going to do. And then Dropkick Murphys, they're back with a new album, new song. We don't have it
Nice.
quite yet, but we'll definitely be playing it in the future, I'm sure.
I reached out to her. I'm like, hey, can you send this to me? And she never responded.
I just don't understand how bands think. They're like, oh, we'll put it on the internet, and that's fine. But you don't service the radio.
Well, it was funny because they sent out the press release.
Yeah.
And it was announcing the new song.
Yep.
I could download crap tons of pictures. Hey, here's all the press packets.
Yep.
But they didn't include the song. So I'm like, hey, can we have this? We're going to talk about this tomorrow on the air. I'd like to play it. Nothing.
Man. And that's why bands are no longer signing to record labels. They're just going independent.
Dude,
because of their record labels' outstanding work.
Chevelle, they never made a dime off any of the records during the last deal.
Chevelle has made the record company, like $50 million, and they haven't seen a dime from it because of the awful contract they signed.
Yeah.
I think they signed like a 6-record deal.
Yeah, this record they're just releasing is their last on the deal.
Yeah. If I was a band, well, I don't know, I would, especially in today's environment, I probably wouldn't sign a record contract. But if I did sign one, even back in the day, I would say 3 or 4 max. 6 is a long
That's
time.
a lot.
It's a long time. Things
Yeah.
change.
Yeah. All right, guys, got about 50 seconds.
Cotter, what are you doing this weekend?
I don't know. Stuff?
Can you come over and cut my yard, man?
No.
Well, after drinking this beer, I really feel
yard
like,
work after a 14%er. Not gonna happen.
I was going to mow my yard today, but I had this 14%er, and now I don't feel like it.
You had
Sorry,
part of
honey.
14%.
What?
You can do it. I got faith.
Come on, man.
All right, we'll be right back. All right, thanks you for hanging out today. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch is where you can get the stream. Still here, still got beer. It's a perfect Friday. I love this.
Yeah.
Story number 2, Marshall's music news.
So, Stain frontman Aaron Lewis is hopeful that the band's first studio album since their 2011 self-titled release will be done by the end of 2021. They had planned to have it completed sooner, but obviously COVID. Aaron says, I would certainly love to have it recorded and have it done by the end of this year to be released in 2022. All of our plans were kind of semi on the books and on the table, and then everything was just kind of taken off. So he said, though we may not see a new studio album from Stain in 2022, the band did announce that a new live album just a couple days ago entitled Live, It's Been a While, will be put out here in the next few weeks. And, of course, the live streams will accompany that as well. We hope to have those live streams solidified and, of course, be given to you here in the next few days, hopefully with Are You Smarter Than a Community College Dropout Trivia. So make sure to call in, listen up for that, and have your chance to win.
I'm just excited that we're actually getting new Stain. I want to hear new Stain. I mean, he's been doing the country thing for years now. I mean, he's got to have some sort of pent-up rock anxiety and music ready to go.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, Aaron Lewis, I mean, if you've seen videos of him like that have gone kind of viral over the last few years, it's because he's mostly just angry.
And I want that.
So he's got something in him that he probably couldn't portray through his country music. So I do want to hear this new Stain.
All right, got one more story in Marshall's music news, and then we'll wrap up the show. Cotter and Marshall, Rock 106.1.
All right, guys, once again, thanks for hanging out on the stream. Wayne, thanks for once again joining us. You don't have to do heavy machinery stuff today?
No,
Yes.
not at all.
All right, we're going to have you sign our wall.
Oh, shoot, cool.
So
Yeah.
There's our child-sized crayon.
Child size screen. Hold on, how about this? Let's go to my solo shot. Oh, wait. Sorry, our computer's so good, you can't. It doesn't click over. Okay, make sure it's in my profile so your name always shows up. So possibly.
And then sign it.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. Up. Yeah. Let me scoot in. You can scoot behind me. Wherever you want. Wherever you want. Yeah. Oh. No, I'm gonna cover it there. Don't put it there. Put it.
All right, dude, I'm just going.
Yeah. No, right there is good. Right there. That's perfect. Look. Boom. There it is. Nailed it.
I like it.
Let's see. Gibby is taking off. Gibby, hope you have a great rest of your weekend.
Gibby, have a great weekend, man. Thank you
He
for
goes
hanging out.
The most randomest of facts Gibby dropped before he left. He goes, FYI, Chick-fil-A chocolate milk is so much better than McDonald's, in case you wanted to know. Later, guys.
Thank you, Gibby.
Thanks. Didn't know we needed to know that, but now we definitely do know that. There we go.
So what's your day looking like then, man?
We were talking about yard work.
Sorry,
I know, it
that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Maybe Shannon could just do that.
It's more of a teamwork thing normally because neither
Right.
one of us loves to do it. But
Yeah.
yeah, we got these big old oak trees. They'd never stop dropping leaves.
Dude, it sucks.
I've been in the South for 10 years, and I don't understand how these trees drop so many leaves. It's crazy. Yeah. At least up north, it was only in the fall.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're originally from Wisconsin,
Correct.
and you're a Packers fan, right?
Yes, cheese is in our blood.
Oh, look you. What? Dude, I'm a Bears fan. You know how perpetually tormented I've been the last ever with this team. So
Well, you had that one year.
yes, and that's all that matters. 85 and at least 06 we got to the Super Bowl.
They got Andy Dalton now.
Dude, I'm gonna
I'm telling
I'm
you,
gonna slash your tires.
I'm buying
I'm
a
gonna
life-size cutout of Andy Dalton for the season. I'm just gonna put it right here.
You know what, dude? How about this? It was Be Nice to Cotter Day. Actually, it's Be Nice to Marshall Day.
You declared that earlier.
Yeah, I declared that. I bought you a Mountain Dew.
You did.
Are these holidays?
Yeah,
they're official.
It's essentially every day.
Yeah.
We're in a bad relationship where we cry essentially every day. I bought Cotter a 20 ounce.
I'm gonna enjoy the hell out of that later.
It's probably more than 20 ounce.
No,
It's a gigantic Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah, this is the 24 ounce.
Put it on camera. Put it on
It's the
camera.
24 ounce.
I purchased this for Cotter
Yeah.
at 5 a.m. this morning
Yeah, you did.
and gave it to you.
Yeah.
And then I said, "Be nice to me." And now you're saying Andy Dalton. Dude, what the?
I'm supporting you in your fandom of the Bears because I mean, if you're gonna spend $10 million in one season, you got to think, man, this guy is gonna get the job done, right? No, my bad. Sorry.
I hate you with all my being right now.
You can always become a Packer fan if it doesn't work out.
Oh, now he hates you.
No, I'd literally rather die. I'd rather die. We actually have a serious question. Marissa says, "When will your new beer come out?" I don't know who she's talking to directly, but let's just say this: you're talking about a new beer.
Yeah, like I said, we found out on Monday we're doing a thing with Highwire
Yes.
and the charity group Bottle Share, and possibly June, July.
Okay.
And we'll give these guys the deets on it.
Yeah, let us know.
And I'm sure you guys are going to get some sampling too.
Yes.
So
Well, how about this? We'll have you back when you guys have an idea of when it's coming out. When it's
Yeah,
officially
and-
out,
and-
we'll have you back in studio.
And maybe I can talk to Chris, the founder of Bottle Share, who has an extremely interesting backstory why he founded his foundation. Maybe I can get him down to Savannah, and you
that'd
guys
be
can
awesome.
you can meet him, and
Yeah, that'd be cool.
yeah.
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun.
I like that.
Raven Dantes goes, "I was waiting on the Dalton remark." So yeah, thanks, man.
I can't disappoint the listeners, man.
I bought you.
I'm gonna enjoy it. I appreciate it.
I spent somewhere around $2 American
it's
for
gonna
that.
be, and I thank you.
Here.
It's gonna be great.
You know what? You know what's gonna be great? When I strangle you to death. After the Bears finish like 6 and 10.
But then
this year.
Cotter's like, well, that other guy brought all this beer, so how does this compare?
Come on. All right. One more story, then we're wrapping the show up today. Once again, guys, thanks for hanging out with us today. We appreciate it. Back next week. More chicks on dudes. More trivia for your channel. It's a fun segment. And then more chicks on dudes. More. What else do we have next week? More stuff.
Yeah, stuff.
Pay attention.
Sorry, I was looking at stuff.
Yes, you do that. You look at stuff. So we have more chicks on dudes, more tales from the bar, which you actually need to do. Next week.
Okay. If anybody works in the service industry, you have a great story you'd like to share, hit us up, KM Show at rock1061.com. You can text into the studio, 800-394-1061. We'll set something up, come in, record, be good to go.
Yeah, that sounds good in theory.
Yeah.
But we should definitely work towards that. Also, when you guys get drunk this weekend, which could be now, especially for us, call the drunk line. We'll play back the best voicemails from the weekend.
Big Money Monday on Monday.
Giving away more cash,
More
hopefully.
cash. Yep.
I've seen our boss maybe half a day this week, and I haven't been able to go buy our winner, our gift card this week.
I think he's here today.
Really?
Yes. His laptop was in the conference room.
Oh, okay.
Which serves as his office.
Yes, that's true. Yeah. All right, one more story. How much time we got?
Minute and a half.
Charles says, whatever happened to the new concert announcement? I don't
Still
know.
waiting, man.
It's funny enough that you bring that up. We were talking about it earlier this week. My guys over at Filthy Nasty Productions confirmed the show. I know, great name, right? Confirmed the show, and they have not given me the thumbs up, nor have they posted anything. So We were hoping to have that almost 2 weeks ago. I don't know what the holdup is, but I was told it's supposed to be sometime in May. So,
Oh, they got to get on it.
yeah, I'm guessing something happened there.
It'll be fine if that's when it is and it's happening.
Yeah,
I
so
mean, they'll sell.
it's a bigger show for sure. So
People are itching.
Yeah.
yeah. Funny enough, I actually got an email yesterday from the founder of Victory North,
Okay.
and it wasn't a negative one. Initially, when I saw this come through, I was like, "Oh, this guy's just gonna tell me to stop coming." He actually heard about our partnership with Filthy Nasty Productions and how great of a partner we've been with
Right.
Victory North, and he's excited. He wants to do some stuff with us.
I love it.
He's got some shows coming in that are going to be super cool, and we're going to be working with Victory North even more. We're going to be there even more.
I will go and make stage announcements. I'll
tell you
whatever
what,
they want.
Drunk Cotter doing stage announcements.
Best thing ever.
Wayne, did you see that video?
Oh, no.
You'll have to
I
go.
got to look it up now.
Yeah, the Cotter and Marshall Show Facebook page. There is a Drunk Cotter introducing Adelita's Way that is about as epic as you get with Cotter.
I love beer and I love stage announcements.
Yeah, tell you what.
We'll be right back. Thank you for hanging out today. Connor Marshall Show, wrapping up your
man.
week here on this Friday. Let you know what's happening over the weekend, what you can get involved in with us over the weekend in a second. But first, one last story. Marshall's music news.
The Dropkick Murphys are back. I never felt like they left, even when
They're never gone.
Yeah, I mean,
Just there.
especially during the pandemic, they essentially created the live stream, doing stuff
It's
for
true.
St. Patty's Day and everything. The guys have been incredible during this process, and of course, with all this extra downtime that everyone seems to have, especially because of COVID, they've created a new album. It's called "Turn Up That Dial." The new single from the guys is called "Queen of Suffolk County." Thank you, Wayne. And of course, they say there's always some attitude present in the group's lyrics, embodied best in the previous single, "Middle Finger."
I love
here,
that.
And here the group deals with the subject of heartbreak in the new single in their own brash way. Now, the album is going to be coming out on April 30th. Of course, you can pre-order right now over at the Dropkick Murphys website. So once again, new album from the boys called "Turn Up That Dial." Hopefully, going to have that new single in our hands here in the next few days. We'll be able to play it for you next week.
All right, so coming up over the weekend, keep in mind, the drunk line is here, 800-394-1061. If you drink a 14% stout over the weekend
Yeah.
by yourself.
I'm thinking about just calling it right now myself.
Somebody is calling. Who got drunk right now?
Yeah, leave a voicemail.
All right, so 800-394-1061. Leave that drunk line voicemail over the weekend. Come Monday morning, we'll play back the best. Also, Big Money Monday is back Monday morning.
That's right. Go ahead and text your name and then a number between 1 and 9 on Monday morning. We'll choose one person. We'll roll the bingo machine. Yes, we bought this. Hold on. I'll bring it up for the live stream.
$18.
$18, baby. Best money we've ever spent. We'll go ahead and roll that. If your number shows up on a ball, you win $50 from a Visa gift card from us.
Now, keep in mind, all we need is 1 through 9. Some people
Yes.
are sending like 23,
Right.
47. We don't need that.
No.
I can't pick you because you don't get 2 numbers. You get 1 number.
Yeah, so pick a number between 1 and 9, and then we'll choose you. And if that number shows up on any ball, you'll have your chance to win.
All right, guys, enjoy the weekend. We are back Monday morning at 6 o'clock. Don't forget some great shows at Coach's Corner. Jason Courtney and Jared Wade tonight. Bad Company Experience tomorrow. We'll talk to you Monday morning, 6 o'clock. Cotter and Marshall Show, Rock 1061. Here's Eric Andre.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging around on the live stream today. Wayne, once again,
Dude,
thank
you so much.
for coming in and hanging out
Glad
with
to
us.
be here.
Any last thing that you wanna pitch, that you want to promote before we get out of here?
Check us out. Just a fun family of beer lovers on our group on Facebook, Beer Label Society. Got a little bit of merch out right now. Got some more coming. And watch for the details on the beer coming in the probably June, July.
Looking forward to it,
timeframe,
man.
so-
Yeah, we'll have you back
Yeah.
in studio for that for sure. All right, guys, you have a great rest of your weekend. Obviously, tons of stuff going on. Godzilla vs. Kong, the new movie on HBO Max. You can watch that. Episode 3 of The Falcon Winter Soldier. March Madness. Final Four is tomorrow. Championship game on Monday. What else? Anything else? Oh, you're going to be out at the Red Shoes Run
Yep.
5K tomorrow. So
Not running.
Cotter
I
will
was
not
gonna ask
run,
that.
but he will stand very still.
A good chance I'll
In
be
one s-
hungover
in one spot.
because I've already started.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Why
no reason
stop
to stop.
now?
No reason to stop. So Cotter's going to be out at the Redgate Farms for the Ronald McDonald House Charities at the Coastal
Nice.
Empire Redgate Red Shoes Run 5K tomorrow. So Cotter will be out there. Make sure to go out and say hi. Tons of stuff to do this weekend. Thank you so much for hanging out on the stream, and we'll see you on Monday.
Thank you, guys.